Hey, everybody!
Hey, everyone!
We're back!
Welcome
to Dark Apocrypha!
Dark Apocrypha!
Yay!
Dun dun dun! It is day 3, Chaose Daemons Week.
Yay!
We have yet another fantastic pair of lists. Different lists, trying different armies. We have Jen here.
Hey!
In front of the camera.
Mayhem's Muse in the chat, for those of you who've not seen me on
Dun
camera.
dun dun! Matt.
Oh, I have to wave with this hand.
There we go. There we go. And behind the camera today, we have...
That's where you introduce yourself.
That's where you
Hi,
introduce
I'm Mars.
Mars.
It's Slash.
It's
Sorry,
Hack and
I've got Twitch audio in one ear and then them in the other ear, so...
Just waiting for them to deliver.
So she's
yeah,
all...
let me go ahead and do that.
It's
That's
very...
a bit
That's a
better.
thing.
Yeah,
So
it's
she's
very
all
disorienting.
all messed up today. All messed up today. Hack and Slash behind the camera, keeping everything moving. Larry, as always, here. We have... What? Oh... Are you both gonna hold up your? There we go. You can. It's like battle of
Not
the.
saying.
It's
Just
like,
saying.
It's like battle of the bands right there.
It is.
I like that.
I mean, I don't have to flaunt, myself all the time. That's fine because I just know I'm better.
Someone's an Eldar sellout. Maybe.
Wait, what?
What are your shoes today, if I may ask?
I may have the Aeldar shoes of doom.
She is
Doom.
Eldar dressed from head to
And
toe.
then is that the tank top of Guide?
That is the tank top of God.
Yes.
Shoes of Doom, tank top of Guide. I mean that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Works.
I mean that is
then
like
the lipstick of fortune.
that's technically that's a banshee helmet.
Oh, it is.
That is a banshee and it's black, so we're gonna say that's a Ulthway banshee
Makes sense.
tank top. It's a relic, the tank
Which
top of
matches my
Ulthway banshee.
army.
It gives you +1 to your charge rolls.
That's right.
Good job.
I need it.
All right, so today we have day 3, 2 pretty different armies. On Monday we did a pure Nurgle army. Yesterday we did a pure Khorne army, and today we're doing Quad God.
Yep.
Dun dun dun. All 4
Taking
in
a
your
little
army.
bit of everything.
Matt, let's go through it really quick.
Sure.
Let people know what we're dealing with today.
Yeah, so I have my Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury right here in the middle. I got off board Waiting with Denizens of the Warp, a great unclean one.
You.
As well as and then I have a squad of every demon basic troop choice. And then I have a Demon Prince of Tzeentch.
Nice.
That's
And
me.
what do you got over here? What are the craft worlders bringing to the fight?
Everything. I'm representing Craft World Ulthway today because
All right.
I decided at the last minute to change my plan and do stuff different.
Okay.
So we have 3 wave serpents. We've got a falcon. We've got 2 vipers. We've got scorpions slinking in the shadows. A warlock conclave. A farseer with a phoenix gem. 2 squads of storm guardians. 1 of dire avengers and 1 of wraithguard.
And you got the 2 vipers over here?
I already said that.
Okay, fine.
I said that with the transport.
All right. I forgot.
Vehicles.
So,
In it.
2 pretty different armies. Number of drops. Jen,
7.
the Eldar have less. Eldar have less. So
I need all the help I can
you're
get.
going to get the +1 on the roll. Just roll off to see who's gonna go
gonna
first,
get it.
and then we'll
I'm
deal
gonna
with.
get it. Wait, what are we doing with our...
Let's just roll this first, really quick. Dun 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 dun.
2! I win! 3!
She wins.
Aha!
Two craft rollers. Okay, are you going to want to seize?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
No.
We'll hold off on that. All right. Let's go to our overhead camera, and we will take a look at the mission we're playing here today, guys. Dun
I'm
dun.
doing like 10 things at once.
It's so many
Alrighty.
things.
Alrighty.
So
So. Dun. See, we're doing this in slow mo just for you guys,
fast
for
one.
the drama, for the
Fast,
drama.
fast.
Dun,
Keep on coming.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. Whiplash.
There
we
we
go.
go.
All right. We are doing
Oh, God.
supply
So
cash
confusing. There we go.
and grudge match. First of all, grudge match. No one takes morale test this army.
Yep.
These 2 guys hate each other.
You can't
Chaos
scare me.
versus Eldar totally makes
You
sense.
will be.
Supply cache. Let's zoom out now really quick and show them the whole table. All right, so supply cache. All right, we have objective number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. There are big red things. 1, we have shuffled them. 1 of those super shiny red and chrome objectives has an X on the bottom of it. That is the real objective. The other 5 are fakes. So anytime someone gets a unit within 3 inches, flip it over. Whoever owns the actual objective at the end of the game, as long as we play, wins. That is the only victory condition.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Kills, position, everything else, meaningless. All that matters is finding
I'm already nervous.
it and holding it.
It's a weird one. I don't know what I think yet, but we'll see.
All right, so guys, the game is about to begin. You're going to be rolling to see if you want to seize.
Absolutely.
Get your magic slow-mo seize.
Yeah,
I want to see your bullet time
Right.
seize die, Matt.
No, you can't just call it out like that. It's got to happen organically.
Okay. Alrighty, so everyone, we are about to begin the game as soon as we roll the C's. If you're on Facebook, come on over. We're on twitch.tv/BellofLostSouls. The game is about to begin. We have the Chaose Codex. We want you in chat. We want you asking us questions and interacting with the game and helping us out, cheering us on, or razzing people. If you're on BoLS, same thing. Way down there on the bottom right, there is a...
Right there.
Right there.
It's right there.
There's a little purple button that says Twitch. Press that. Sends you straight into chat with us and hang out and enjoy a game with us today. So...
Bye, friends. Or hi, friends.
We
Either
will
way.
see you. Come on over.
All right, here we
Ready?
go.
Here you go. Here you go.
I'm hoping.
Here you go.
I'm
Here you
hoping.
go.
Not
Here
gonna
you go. Here you go.
happen.
Yeah.
No!
Oh well.
That's
Delightful.
a 1.
That is
Not
what I wanted to
even
hear.
close.
Fine.
Not even close.
Woo! Okay, one chance. Glory.
All right.
One song before we go.
It is top of 1 to the Eldar. Jen is like, she's like shaking. She's like nervous.
I'm always nervous before
She's
I play
nervous.
because everything's so new and it goes so quickly.
That's fair.
Dun, dun,
All
dun,
right,
dun.
wave serpents
Alrighty.
have 16 inches worth of movement.
So
That
fast.
is fair. Well, I mean that's how Eldar do.
Mo fasta.
So what we have here on the table so far is we have horrors, we have the Bloodthirster, we have a Demon Prince back there, we have a big group of Daemonettes, and then all of that stuff is in the warp and not on the table yet. So there's the Great Unclean One, 21 Plague Bearer, Plague Bearers.
21. It's so I tweaked the numbers in the squad. Fortunately, they are all 7 points, so it's easy to mix and match here. But the Great Unclean One and the Plague Bearers are both denizens of the warp. So I have spent 4 command points already, and then my bloodletters are sitting in wherever demons are summoned from.
In normal reserve.
In just normal reserves.
So Chaos is, you used 3 of your command points or 4?
No, I used
For
4
Denizens of the Warp?
because
Right.
it's 2 for the Great Unclean One, and then I
for-
think
oh, right,
it is
'cause-
1. Or no, I think it is also 2
Right,
for the
that's a-
Plague
'cause that's
Bearers
a
because it's a
big
big squad.
Alright, so that is
Oh
going
no, and I'm actually down 1 even more because my bloodletters also have the Banner of Blood, which is also a pre-game stratagem.
Okay, so you start the game at 1 out of 6 command
Yep.
points. And the Eldar have 6 of 6.
Yep.
We'll need to update that,
So
Mars.
I'm assuming for this big old guy, do I count distance from him from like his wing or from his
from his
base?
base.
He's
From
from-
his base again.
What do you... Yes.
I'm just trying to see how close I am.
I'm updating command points.
Yep,
Just-
1 of
and
6.
I have 6 of 6. I had not spelled.
And 6 of 6. The Eldar have tons of command points.
Yeah.
Words are hard. Okay. So that's 30 inches.
Don't break the trees.
Yeah.
Don't break the trees.
brand new
They're
trees.
like.
We
And 1 of 6?
Yes, I am down to
27
1.
inches.
1 of 6.
Game hasn't even
No.
started yet.
Good job.
Yeah, I was going back and forth on the Banner of Blood, but then I remembered
These are toughness 3.
our
These are
game
toughness
on
3.
Monday.
He's toughness 6 or 7.
Yeah, something like that.
And almost all of your weapons are strength 6.
Yeah, I remembered the game on Monday, wherein who is it? Saint Celestine tried to make a 4-inch charge and failed twice. So I'm still a little shaken up by that. So I'm hoping that the Banner of Blood will make sure that the bloodletters can get in where they want to be when they're finally summoned in. Which, due to the nature of summoning rules, will have to be done by the Bloodthirster.
Oh.
So,
He lost his
He lit-
pants.
You did. It happens.
well,
You can't. Goat Boy must be driving that. Can't hold him down.
a lot of moving up.
Eldar shuffling around. A lot of lateral moving.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
1 moved up, not to midfield, just moved up about 1 vehicle's length.
So my goal here, since I'm supposed to talk about that, is I want to shoot this big guy that's on the board a lot, and there's nobody in front of him. So if he's the closest to me, I can shoot him. So
he is over 10 wounds,
So you can shoot him
anyway.
great. Okay, that being the case, that changes everything.
You can shoot him no matter where he is.
Yeah.
I
You can
forgot about that
always-
new thing.
He has over 10 wounds.
Can always shoot
But
anything
you got to
over
remember your range.
Right, 36 inches.
36 inches.
I have twin scatter lasers. Where did I put them? Right in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. That feels like that guy's out, but
Not at all.
yeah, all right.
Weigh in.
Good for you.
Weigh in. Weigh in. And he can fly, so and I can see him. Cool.
And these guys have scatter lasers also, so those are also 36.
Also 36. Delightful.
But they need to obviously be somewhere they can see.
Right.
Yeah.
We got 2 Vipers. You can see them the way back here in the corner. They're
All right.
oh, nice. You're gonna put that one right up there, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Is that one squad?
Nope.
Nope, they
Okay,
are
Two
separate.
singles.
Okay, just-
2 singles.
Just making sure.
I like that. Look at that. We have Aeldar. We have 2 Vipers up on top of the
Can't
Dread
touch
Fort.
me, I'm the gingerbread man.
I had a moment where I thought about hiding behind this big tower on first turn, but that did not feel very unfettered
Demon-y?
fury.
Corny.
That's fair.
Yeah,
If-
it's very unfortunate that the word corny has that meaning in English, or at least colloquial English.
Well, that's because the proper 40k term is cornate. You're
Oh,
a
okay,
corn. You're
okay.
not corny. You're cornate.
I
Corny
assumed
follower.
there had to be something better than like, yeah, I'm a corny follower.
There's all
It's
those
like,
weird.
yeah, you are.
So
with
that-
a
yeah.
hat.
So it's cornate.
Zinchian.
Zinchian, Slanishi with an
Slanishi, yeah, I
Slanishi.
heard that one.
And what's Nurgle? It's Is it Nurglish?
Nurglin?
Nurgly. I just use Nurgly.
Nurgly? Nurgly, and I think Nurgle would be okay with
Nurgle
having a
often
silly
is
sounding.
just referred to as like followers of Nurgle or just Nurgle forces.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
just-
it might just be like...
Yeah, it's just used flat, like Eldar. Like there's
Right.
no Eldars. There's just Eldar.
Well,
Like there are many
yeah,
Eldar
okay.
forces, like 2 Eldar war hosts. It's just
Mhm.
it is used the same word. It's used collectively.
Yeah,
If you put an S at the end of Eldar, you're doing it wrong.
right.
I'm just telling you that. That's just a special bit of
Eldars.
educational knowledge for everybody.
Mhm.
No S's at the end of Eldar.
Oh, okay. Hold on. One second.
The Eldar moving out, Jen. So it
What
looks
is the
like
range on an Eldar missile launcher?
48.
And the
Um,
shuriken cannon is 24?
24. Yeah, you don't have. I don't think you have any Eldar.
I do. I had my Falcon as a pulse
Oh.
laser, an Eldar missile launcher, and a shuriken cannon.
Oh yeah. So all of the shuriken cannons are going to be out of range because those are 24, but everything else is.
I
gonna-
moved this guy up so he's within 24, so is he. He's going to stay out and just shoot from 36. What?
All right,
Yeah.
I have a question.
What's that?
You're saying you have to say teacher when you do that.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Movement phase done.
No, still have a question, because it's sort of important.
Yes.
Okay. What you got?
I was calculating wrong because earlier when I was figuring out who was going to be in the warp and who was going to be summoned,
Uh-oh.
I was going back and forth. Can I undo my banner of blood?
What does
Sure.
that mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What is the banner?
you have one extra-
I'm
so you-
removing my banner of blood from my blood letters.
So that means you have.
So they will so they lose their ability to roll 3d6 on a charge.
That's true.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
But you have two
Okay.
two command.
Do you-
Yes,
does
but
that
I
mean
have
that
2
you-
command points.
Oh,
Yes.
so you're just undoing a command point
Yes.
then that you did.
Yes,
Right.
but
Which will
nothing
probably
has
be later.
changed. It's
Correct.
just I'm
Yeah,
undoing
no,
a
that's fine.
declaration I made.
Yes.
Great.
In a tournament,
We're
they
all
wouldn't let you
learning.
do that.
I agree.
But we're all learning here,
We're all
and I'm
learning.
going to make mistakes.
All right, so Chaos is going to be back to 2 of 6 command points,
Yes.
and the blood letters
Good
in the
job.
warp do not have the banner of blood.
Okay,
Yes.
we're going to start with the Falcon.
So we are going to go to our. Is there still
Is it
movement
right?
happening?
No, movement is done.
Okay, psychic phase.
They are all in transport.
You can
so
do nothing.
no psychics.
Skipped.
They're taking a nap. They're having their afternoon tea, a little bit of yoga, getting ready for the battle.
Yep.
They'll be out later.
Ricardo seats.
Waiting for the music cue, you know. All right, Falcon.
I like the concept that the
Pulse
Eldar do
laser
yoga
has
in
48-inch
their
range,
I mean, I
so
feel like
obviously
if
it's
anyone
within
did
range.
yoga,
That
it
is
would be
heavy
them.
2.
All right, pause. At the start of this phase, I will be initiating a warp surge
Ooh.
on
What does
my
that do?
Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
which increases his vulnerable save to a 4+.
And that's the
Nice.
big guy that I'm
It
shooting.
is the big guy that you're shooting.
That
Okay,
cost
so
how many
he-
command
It
points?
costs 2 command points.
Matt now has 0 command points.
Oh wow, somebody gave Matt an extra Oh no, they gave me a thing.
Who gave it?
Somebody gave me a
That
thing.
was Dax.
Dax. I appreciate you, Boo. Is that just a regular reroll? Or
Yes.
is that a...
That's
okay,
a Chaos Lord reroll.
cool. Ooh.
It goes in brackets.
Okay.
Put it in
Cool.
brackets so we know. All right, so
All right.
It is
ballistic skills at 3
the top of turn 1.
Mhm.
The Eldar have not fired yet. You have no command points.
Haven't even taken a turn.
Good job.
Yep.
I applaud your aggressiveness
Oof.
with command points.
Yeah.
Matt is like
I forget what I took.
Just
oh, I rerolled.
using them all.
Yeah.
All done. I'm gonna play this whole game footloose and fancy free.
Combat Kraken, thank you so much for that sub.
Yay!
Sub hype in the chat, please.
Sub
Thank you very much.
Sub hot dance. Sub hot
Combat-
dance.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate
I
it.
am going to reroll.
Combat Kraken. We like that. You know, we have a Kraken hat.
Oh, I spent a command point and it was dumb.
Yep.
Failed.
Did not work.
Did
Did nothing. Alrighty, that is.
Okay, so that's my pulse laser.
Okay.
Eldar missile launcher.
The Eldar missile launcher is potent and has 2 different fire options. It has different ammo
Yes.
types.
So I can either do heavy D6 or heavy 1, strength 4 or strength 8. I think we're gonna go heavy 1 with a strength 8.
That's the Starshot missile. Or
Yes.
what okay, Starshot missile. That is from here. So the Falcon is firing.
Oh man. Okay, that die is fired. So is that one. They're both fired. Those miss.
You missed, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Shuriken cannon.
Okay.
24.
See, now I'm starting to worry that my
Assault
warp
3.
surge might be wasted.
Oh, oh, who weeps? Who weeps from that? Nobody.
Some hits.
Tevlin, thank you
Great.
very much for that sub. We got
Woo-hoo!
a
Yay!
Sub-train
Sub-train.
dance. Sub-train
Thank
dance.
you.
Come on, come on, come on.
Subscriptions are great.
They are.
I
We love them, and they help us to fund what we're doing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 2 hits.
Great.
And that is... What did I say was firing?
What do we got?
Shuriken cannon. Shuriken cannon, strength 6.
Yep.
To your tough what?
I am
Like 8
toughness,
or something ridiculous?
Probably somewhere
He's
in there.
probably 7. I believe you're 7.
Let's see.
Unfettered Fury.
Yeah. There's a lot of demons in here. You gotta give me a second. A
That's fine, take your time.
Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury is toughness 7.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 5s.
Wait. What's this from? Oh, Shuriken catapult. Cannons? Okay. yes.
Wounding?
Yep. Wounding on 5s.
Ugh.
Nothing.
Wow.
All right.
Lane, Falcon, you suck.
You got the pulse laser. Don't forget the pulse laser. That's its main gun.
I used
That's
that
this
first and it missed.
Oh, you missed. Okay, so this missed,
Yeah, that was the first one and it
and then
missed.
the EML missed,
Everything missed.
and that was okay, and that
He's
shot.
just-
And
he's
okay.
just like, whoa, what even is going on? That guy's wings are so big.
All right, gotcha. Okay, moving on. Who's
All right,
next?
We're gonna do this wave serpent over here.
Okay, is that guy with is that guy within 24 or not?
Yes.
Okay, so you can fire everything on that guy.
Yes.
So you have
twin scatter laser, shuriken cannon. That's it.
yes. She said she put him within 24. I think she did actually. Probably really close.
It's super close. It's
good
fine.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to need to roll those
All right.
separate
So
because
twin
the
scatter
shurikens.
laser is a heavy 8,
Oof.
Yep,
and a shuriken cannon.
is 3. And roll those separately.
It's not a twin; it's just a regular shuriken.
Yeah.
I never noticed the Bloodthirster has the I guess corn symbol on
I'm
his
hitting on
wings.
He does.
Yeah.
All hitting on 3s. Here we go, guys. Lots of rolls from the. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, let's take out all the 1s and 2s. That was not good
Alright.
rolling. Okay, so we got 4
He's
hits.
a 7,
5.
and I am
6. You need 5s.
Yeah. Big and tough.
This is why you really, for major demons, you really want to doom
2
them. so you
wounds,
get
and 1
rerolls,
is a 6.
which does nothing.
What is your 8?
Every time you make a wound roll of a 6, the hit's resolved at a -3.
We
That
got a
is-
quick
that's
request
an,
for cat cam.
That's the twin
Yeah.
shuriken catapult.
Right.
That's
Which,
this
which,
guy.
which were the blue dice.
Say hello.
The 8 dice are the scatter lasers.
Okay.
Look
Hi,
at the camera.
Harry.
Look at the king.
Maybe. There we go.
Everyone
Okay.
loves. Harry's been really frisky today. Just so
Yeah.
you know, he's been up on the table
He's been
twice.
real weird.
We don't know what's going on. He's got some weird cat sense going on. Just
So
be
saving
warned.
2.
Yeah.
AP.
You regular AP.
Okay. Looking for 3s. I make them up.
Oh.
Okay, so this
Wow.
next one is not in range for the special time stuff, just the
So
regular
you
stuff.
only have the 8 scatter laser shots.
Yes!
Whoa!
All hits!
Ooh.
8
That's
out of
tasty.
8 out
Nice.
of 8 out of 8. 5s to wound, however. Oh, there's some
2, 3.
3 wounds.
Sure. Still no heat.
Nope.
Yep, you're 3.
Threes.
Got him.
I will take one.
You will.
1 wound.
All right. Third bro.
Down to 15.
The first wound to the Bloodthirster. Third one, is it within 24?
Yes, he is.
All right, so you get the
all the special.
You get the 8
times.
plus the 3 separate ones. She's rolling. She's rolling. All right, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s for all of these.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
So 2 at negative.
Nope. It's only on 6.
Okay.
Okay. So, but more importantly, it's 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
No
Full
AP?
save.
No AP. Full
Threes.
saves.
Looking for threes.
You can roll crappy.
Take
One.
one.
I think, man, Matt is rolling hot today.
Like
you were like,
yeah.
you're like 30% above average. You're not like super hot,
Yeah.
but it's.
I mean, it's a small sample size.
The dice
so,
are warm today for
yeah,
you.
So far, so good.
We play games with dice. It's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now we have 2 Vipers.
Vipers.
Scatter laser, cattle laser.
Yes.
So 4 shots each.
And they are hitting on 3s.
We're getting questions in the chat about the legality of the list today.
Sure. Of which list?
With only two troop choices, how did you swing being able to get?
She had which army?
I have way more than 2 troop choices.
Her army has 3 troop choices.
No, it has 2. It has,
No.
it has the Farseer and it has the Warlock Conclave.
No.
They're not troops.
Troop
Oh,
troop
troops.
choices.
I have 3 units of troops.
Yeah, she has a squad of Dire Avengers and then,
And then 2 squads
and,
of the Wraith.
and 2
or of the,
yeah, and 2 squads
Storm Guardians.
of Storm Guardians.
Okay, they're looking at yesterday's list, not today.
Yep.
Let me change that. That's my fault.
Yeah, today's list has
Nightbot has not been updated yet because stuff.
because it's a stupid
yeah,
robot.
so
What's that?
6 hits.
Okay.
Our Nightbot is more like Bender. He just like goes
Yes.
off and does things. He's not.
Okay, what am I doing?
String 6. Yeah. So you have 4 wounds.
4 more. 4
there's
wounds.
4 wounds? What
Yep.
am I shooting at? What am I getting shot with?
Scatter lasers. Same.
Nope.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
3.
And one of them is negative 3 AP.
Nope, you don't do that. Scatter
I rolled a
lasers.
6.
That's shuriken cannons.
And of course, the cat is making it really hard.
Oh, I'm looking at the thing that's on here, and it's not a weapon that's
That's
on here.
Alright, so 3 at AP0?
Yeah.
Okay, 3s.
Let's see, Matt. There we go.
Ooh,
2 wounds.
I'll take 2.
Good
That's
job.
fine.
So you took a grand total of 4 or 5?
I am down to 12,
So
so I
four.
took 4.
Awful.
4 wounds. All right.
Just awful.
And I think that is it for Eldar shooting.
That is it.
That is it. There's no declared
Nope,
charges.
nobody died. I ain't charging you.
No declared
Get outta
charges.
here.
All right.
Alright,
Ready
that
to
was,
was
a
fast.
waste of 2 command points.
Less than
But-
thrilling.
Yeah, because I thought,
I'm gonna consider this a victory against your command point.
yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
So that
I was,
like
I was
that.
expecting a lot more, AP4, AP3. I don't know, because I don't know Eldar very well, but I know because like shuriken stuff can get like
It
shuriken
can.
cannons.
Right.
I guess are the ones that get real
But
nasty.
you have a 4-up invulnerable, so it doesn't matter.
Right. That's what I was going for. It is now wasted.
It is.
Oh well.
All right. Matt now starts his first turn as Chaos Demons with no command points.
All right.
Dun 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 dun.
Still,
What will they do?
I'm going to advance.
When does Denizens of the Warp go off?
It's just
It's
normal.
anytime? Or is it like
well,
end of
the movement phase?
End
Yeah,
of
it's just
movement.
like any
Okay.
normal
All right. Just checking.
deep striking.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to advance my Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury.
Eisendar says the only viable strategy against Eldar is to capitulate.
That's real good at it, though.
Right there.
Yep. Okay.
Space.
Gonna plop down right there.
Whoa.
And then beg for forgiveness.
Right on midfield. Right on
Which
midfield.
does put me within 3 of this, so I'm gonna
Flip
take
it.
a look-see at it.
Does it have an X
Why would-
on the bottom of it?
No.
No!
No
The
X.
first objective. I'll take that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh,
And then there were 5.
I'm going to.
Am I close enough? No,
Nope.
I'm not.
Nope.
All right.
Little tiny
I'm
bit.
gonna advance my Nurglings over here, which I do have. Forgot to
Oh,
mention
we have a
them.
little tiny bit of Nurglings over here in the forest. You'll see them, those little round bases. There they are.
What are Nurglings?
Hiding out.
What's a Nurgling speed look like? I feel like it's probably
Did you
not
roll a
great.
4 on the advance?
No, I rolled a 1.
That's unfortunate.
Which
That
ones
is-
are the Slaneshi dudes?
Daemonettes.
Mhm.
And they're most certainly not dudes.
Yeah.
Dudes can be gender neutral.
Those are not gender neutral.
Uh,
I would argue that they're not gender neutral.
I think
The
out
term can be gender neutral.
of the
Yes.
term dude can be gender neutral.
Yes. I'll give you
So
that.
when saying it, I am not genderfying them.
We'll do it like that. There we go.
Not within,
Everyone's in cover.
not within 3 inches.
Not within
but the
3.
Nurglings are like, going up through the forest. What's going on? There's an objective up there.
We're going to advance over here.
Daemonettes.
Daemonettes.
That's a good one. That is
and they
11.
move. Do the Nurglings have... Oh, I forgot Mischief Makers. Nurglings
Yeah, they could have just
forward
put it up.
advance. Well, that's fine. They'll get there next
They
time.
were lazy.
Yeah.
Nurglings do that. They forget.
Demonettes are instruments of chaos, so that is actually a 5 on the advance roll.
Whew. So you 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
12-inch move.
That is pretty good.
Ooh, it's creepy. Daemonettes in the graveyard. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
You going into the graveyard, or are you going to go up towards the icon of Slanesh?
Yeah, well, oh, geez, that does make sense. That's too good.
Okay, the guys
All
who are watching on screen can't actually see.
Yeah.
There you go. Check that thing out.
Yeah.
It's a big, giant Slanesh
I
statue.
do want to send them into the graveyard, but it makes way more sense if they,
Oh,
if they come
really?
over here.
All
They
right.
have to. Why would they go anywhere else other than their big favorite icon?
Wow. That's how you're going to move your models?
They're
I need to
okay.
buy you some movement trays.
I would love that so much. It would make our games go so much faster. Okay. Once they all stop hugging, I'll be able to set them up for reels. But they do just love to hug
There's that
each
one fell
other.
over. He's
yeah,
sad.
there's a lot of them that have fallen over. Okay. 2 more.
That's what
Good.
happens.
This-
See, you save time in moving them,
Yeah,
but then you
no,
waste time.
Alright,
in
I
having to pick them
regret
all
my
up.
decision.
All right.
Alright, and...
He flips it over.
Yeah! No.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
He's like, maybe I should have gone to that graveyard. All right, 2 of the objectives are revealed. Decoys.
Alright, horrors
So we
on
have-
move 6.
We have 2 right here. We have the Warp Gate one, and then we have the one way over in the graveyard behind the Space Marine statue.
Okay.
Horrors. How fast are the horrors moving?
Horrors are 6,
Okay.
but they are...
But if you advance, you can't shoot.
right, and they are out, because they only have an 18-inch firing range. So I think I'm actually going to move into these woods here. But they will... Oh yeah, okay. No, they can all get in. Because they just won't be able to... Oh no, they can't all get in. They won't be able to...
Horrors have a 3-up save.
Uh,
Sorry, a 4. Pink horrors.
the pink horrors have a 4
have
plus
a 4-up
save.
invulnerable. So
right.
cover
Okay.
is meaningless.
Yeah, alright. No, that's a good point. Okay. Then in that case, let's...
They're already.
Right.
They're
Okay.
already full of magical glitter and rainbows that
Mhm.
make them difficult to shoot.
Okay. So yeah, I will just move up a little bit because I will be in range to shoot whatever that guy is.
Wave Serpent.
The wave serpent. So no advance. Just gonna swing up right here and then move everyone up. And take this hill a little bit because why not? And then squeeze as many as I can behind this line because I want to make sure I can get some shots off because I anticipate not getting a lot of firing in this game, so I want to take advantage when I do have the opportunity. Okay. There we go. I think that's as good as it's going to get. And then my
That's a good one.
Demon Prince of
that.
Zinch.
Oh yeah, it's on my list.
All the time.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
All day, all the time.
Demon Prince.
Especially against armor like this. So you
Towards
have
the
to be able to
end.
get
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where the order is weird on this one. I think it's just because there are so many of each type of thing.
All right, Demon Prince.
So they got 8, and definitely going to advance over here.
And that guy doesn't have wings. He walks.
Oh, yeah, I know. But he's going to advance, and got a
Whoa.
7. Nope, still just a 6.
Still really high.
Yep, that is a 14.
Yeah, 14-inch move. I think he's good.
That's not bad.
Like another objective.
Yeah, and I don't
He's
think
like one of
there's
those
any more.
soccer moms that likes to power walk.
Right.
That's exactly the mental image I have of the Zinch Demon
He's
Prince.
wearing like the really flamboyant leg warmers and the sweatbands, like they're hot pink and purple.
And he's pushing a super expensive, like $500 baby carriage.
Yes.
Apparently, the Black Library Open submissions went up today.
Wait, what?
Hmm.
What?
Oh, it's like their cattle call to like get new authors. They do that like once every like
I could write
couple
for
years.
them?
You could, but that means you have to write something and submit it to them.
Ooh. All right.
Like today.
Hi, my second major was English literature. I was
Excellent.
actually an editor for my literary magazine.
Excellent.
Who
Didn't write
is in what vehicles?
Jen is sassy. today.
Everybody's in all the vehicles.
When she plays,
Not
she's
the
super
question I
sassy.
asked.
They're actually on there. Dire Avenger, Warlock Conclave, and Storm Guardians, Farseer, Wraith Guard, more Storm Guardians, just Storm Guardians in that one.
Okay.
And yeah, Dire Avengers.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Matt?
I'm gonna drop a big old fat blob of Nurgle somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Adam just popped in to say that the story he submitted was for Tyranids, and it was just nom nom nom, nom 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 nom,
I like it.
nom for like 100 pages.
That's pretty good. That's like almost performance art. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to find a spot that's not 9 inches from that.
yeah,
way.
I think-
I think she blocked it pretty well.
Well, yeah, especially just because his base is so big.
Yeah. No.
But potentially.
No, because you're gonna be within 9 of that guy.
Yeah. But I might be able to, if this, I might be able to land like right
It
here.
would end up being like around here is
Yeah.
probably a safe spot.
No, I think I'm gonna.
Or you're gonna have to go way over there, or over here. I don't even think you can get. I mean, like this extreme corner.
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay.
The
Yeah,
Eldar have
here.
done a pretty decent job of blocking off most of the deep strike spots for
So-
demons.
We've got a clarification on the question about the list.
Sure.
This was the list from Monday.
Okay.
It looked like he had, so the list looked like it only had 2 blocks of 24 bloodletters, so it would not have had a battalion. So how did he get the 3 command points?
Can I use this?
Do y'all remember how that list was built?
That would be a question for Abe.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But, because I did not pay enough attention,
What
I was
am I
playing against him for Sisters.
He just dropped his guy in.
I don't know,
Yes.
my first
well
year is
enough,
in the thing.
but
yes.
potentially they
I
might have
don't
been
know
broken
whether
up
you
into
could do
two
that because
12s.
he's in the transport.
I don't know.
How do we find out?
Okay. Yeah, Abe will be back on Monday
that's
if
actually
you
a good
want to
question.
ask him.
All right. What's the
So,
question?
okay, so I have a stratagem called Forewarned that allows me to, immediately after my opponent sets up a unit that's arriving on the battlefield as reinforcements within sight of one of my units, that's within 6 inches of my Farseer to shoot, as if that were the shooting
The
phase.
question is, if you have a stratagem that can be used if you're within 6 inches of a particular type of unit, and that particular type of unit is embarked,
My understanding
Does it
is
still
your unit
count?
does not exist in any capacity while it is in a transport.
That doesn't...
I believe that is correct.
That makes... I get that that's the rule. It doesn't make sense physically, though, because, like, he's in the transport watching
Correct.
what's happening. He would know what
it-
happens
you're
and would
just
be like,
saying
no,
he's
this
doing
wouldn't
yoga.
happen.
It breaks the game a lot if that's a thing you can do, because then you could just have one of your captains in here, in just like a big old transport, essentially unkillable, but he would still have all of his command bubbles, which would just make it. And then also, suppose it is 7 inches. Is it 7 inches from here? 7 inches
Alright.
from here?
It's within 7 inches of it.
right.
So, like, he's in it, so he's, like, negative inches
Yeah.
from it.
Embarked units
That's
cannot
that's
do.
not a thing.
All right. Embarked units
Okay.
cannot do anything or be affected in any way while they are embarked, unless
Done.
specifically stated. Abilities that affect other units within a certain range have no effect while the unit that has that ability
is.
is embarked.
Okay, good to know.
Clear. Yes.
We have a note
Packers
saying that the Farseer has to be on the board to use the gem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That
Well, this
was, I'm
isn't
not,
the- this isn't the gem.
stratagem. Got
This
it.
is
Yeah.
a stratagem.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Learning.
So who's been making the demon list this week?
Me.
Okay. So that Monday list was yours, so you can answer that question.
I do know it's probably illegal.
I mean, at least you're owning up to it. That counts for
He's
something.
cheaty even when he's not playing Eldar. Oh, I don't like any of this.
Brand new codex. There's a good chance that there was a list
And just completely wrong.
that is missing a unit somewhere.
We do tend to kind of go a little bit more narrative, so.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. Actually, I believe Abe fixed that list. I think he took the list we played is he took one of the big units and split it in half.
Oh, he did.
I do recall that happening.
Yeah.
In fact.
So that's what we did. So we had a unit
We
of
caught it before
so
we
we had a
started
unit of 24 and then 2 units of 12.
Yeah, the
Is how we read it.
written list was not updated because we figured it out just at the last minute. But no, that certainly was a thing. I do remember that now.
I do remember that. Abe said, "Hey, your list is illegal," so I split one of your 2 blood letters in half.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then we were
Yeah.
like,
You
"Okay,
were.
fine."
Yeah. You were in the studio or in the
Yes.
office.
And I said, "That sounds great."
Yeah. Sure.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce this, so thank you, CRJOJOLA, for that follow.
Thank
Hey,
you.
welcome to the Belfry.
I'm gonna say Cridgelo. Thank you. Thank you.
It's easier for me to spell it than to butcher it.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, so we have a whole big bunch of. We should zoom out a little bit and get to the full table because we have. There he is. There's the Great Unclean One and
Right down here.
21 Plague Bearers. All came in from using the Denizens of the Warp stratagem. They're 9 inches back. They're on the extreme Eldar left
That's
flank.
cool.
Extreme
Ultimate
Eldar
Warlord
left
traits
flank.
are awesome.
Okay. I think that is the end of my movement because summoned demons have to come in as part of a movement. So, moving on to psychics, of which
Psychic
I
phase.
have aplenty.
All right. There should be. Well, you have 2. No, you have several. You've got the Great Unclean One. You've got the Tzeentch Demon Prince, and you have the Pink Horrors.
He's a psychic?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
awful.
Okay.
This is not going to end well, friends.
So,
Dang it.
Yay!
That's
It's
my
okay,
Flash
Flash.
today. I apologize.
Hi,
We
Flash.
still love you,
Barry
Flash.
is here.
Hi, Flash.
Looking over me.
Come on, go back to
Barry,
where you
look
need to
at
go.
my shirt. Creep.
all right.
All right.
While we figure that out, I will be manifesting Miasma of Pestilence, or the Great Unclean One will be manifesting Miasma of Pestilence on himself.
Okay.
Looking for-
Ah,
looking
dang
for a
it.
6.
That button is set in like the really, really wrong place.
There we go. Goes off. The Great Unclean One now
All right.
has -1 to be hit. In addition, with his Warlord trait.
How long does that last?
Until the start of my next psychic phase.
Yeah, 1 turn.
And then his Warlord trait is Hive, Fly, Bot, whatever it's called.
Right
Plague,
there. Just leave it
Fly,
alone.
Hive.
That's fine.
Which will also give him -1 to be hit if the attacking unit is within 7.
So he's -1 to be hit, and if you're within 7 inches of him when you fire, he's -2 to be hit.
But I am not that close to him.
Right.
Correct, because I am exactly 9 away.
So Big Fatty is on the table.
And then for my, I think he only gets 1, but I'm gonna check.
Oh, he's graded. I'm sure he can cast twice. Almost all the
he
major.
can, okay, he can get 2. Okay, and then for his second one,
And Jen cannot block any of these because her Farseer is embarked.
Right?
So there's no denying the witch on
My
these.
Farseer is not now. Not now.
Doing the yoga. Doing the
I
yoga.
am centering myself.
That's pretty good. And then she fell onto the table.
Oh yeah, and broke everything.
Table flip. Bam.
See, this is what happens when I can't center myself.
It's the best type of table flip. The
I hate
clumsy,
it when people talk during the movie.
the clumsy, inadvertent table
I'm
flip.
going to Virulent Blessing the Plague Bearers.
What's that do?
We'll find out when I
7.
successfully cast on a 7.
All right.
Add 1 to wound rolls made for that unit in the fight phase. Furthermore, wound rolls of a 7+ made for that unit in the fight phase inflict double damage.
Oh.
What is the point cost on the Great Unclean One?
It's like 320.
It is in the
320 or 325 based on
how you equip it.
war gear.
Yep.
Tell me that thing one more time.
Yeah.
So the Plague Bearers,
These dudes.
the dudes,
Yep.
have +1 to wounds.
Okay.
And if they roll a 6, so it would get a 7+, they do double damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's 2 damage instead of 1.
in Mars, I spent a command point on my turn.
Alright.
Thanks.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Moving right along with more
Much as
psychics.
I'd like to have 6.
My Demon Prince of Tzeentch will be casting Infernal Gateway
Okay.
on presumably that whatever tank. That looks closest.
Okay. Who is casting it?
The
Demon
Demon
Prince?
Prince of Tzeentch.
Yes, that is the closest unit.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I
gateway.
am warping on an 8.
Okay.
An 11.
That is 11 that
is-
goes off.
Reroll that 6.
Oh, okay. Sure. There you go.
Ugh. I used my chaos point
Yep.
badly.
So...
This is, I think it's the side of the table.
Oh, is that
It's
what
the-
I
it
always
is?
play on that side of the table.
Sure.
It's messing with my feng
Jen.
shui.
All
Did
right.
you wake up on the wrong side of the table?
No, I had a good.
But
That's fair.
So, that model's unit and every other unit, friend or foe, within 3 of that model suffers D3 mortal wounds. So I smite both of them.
Ugh.
All
All right. So that one is D3. Roll it.
Ha!
1.
One.
1 mortal wound over here.
Ha!
2.
Where are our wound dice?
They are all over here.
It has something.
So the Falcon suffers 1. I mean, the Falcon suffers 2 mortal wounds. The
Well, he hit this one.
And
so
that
we
one
have
suffers
one. That was 2.
and that one was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, that's mean.
It's really mean.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
like
that
that
one.
at all.
It's like an area effect smite.
Yeah.
It's really nasty.
And then for my second, no, the Chaos Lord only, or the Chaos Prince, I think only gets 1.
Yeah, I think he gets 1.
One was bad enough.
Yeah.
Matt, so you
Demon
know,
Princes
Isendar
get
gave you
one.
his Chaos Lord reroll.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna make good use of
I
that.
gave you mod powers. I fought for you for months to give you mod powers. And this is how you... I'm playing Eldar! What are you doing right now? Who are you? Oh, I'm so mad now.
Alright. I am continuing Psychic Phase. My
Yes.
pink horrors
God.
will be casting on
Jesus.
whichever is closer of these 2.
That one.
His reasoning on that is that Matt
Oh,
needs
wait,
all
hold on,
actually,
hold on,
no.
hold on.
That-
His
Okay.
reasoning for that is that Matt needs all the help he can get to combat the unstoppable
Really?
juggernaut that is Jen.
Really?
It's the Falcon.
Really?
The Falcon is closer.
Not
Fail.
enough.
Yeah, you rolled
Great.
a 1 on your psychic test.
Great.
Well, yeah,
Something goes
but,
my way.
but I don't
Ugh.
peril. I
Correct.
was not saying what I meant to say.
Yes.
I don't perils.
Okay, so their psychic power failed.
And that is all of my psychics.
What is that?
This, my friend, is matcha tea Kit Kat from Japan.
Ah, yeah.
That my
they,
friend
they
Matt
go,
Frank brought.
They go crazy
Nice.
for Kit Kats in Japan.
Nice,
My friend
nice.
Matt Frank is a comic artist for IDW and went for his birthday overseas and brought me back this stuff. And a itty bitty little Shin Godzilla that hangs on the edge of your coffee cup.
Nice.
He's adorable. He lives on my desk. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I'll take a half. I've never had a matcha.
Like a half of a piece or a
Yeah.
half of the thing? Okay. Matt, do you want one?
Sure, in a second.
Here, put that on that side.
Oh.
Alright, these
it good?
last 3 are not
Oh.
close.
Good. Glad to hear something works in my favor.
Alright, so,
So good.
So
Oh.
thanks, Matt Frank. Go like Matt Frank's art. It's real good.
I like his Kit Kats.
His Kit Kats are amazing.
You can find him on the interwebs as Kaiju Samurai.
Okay.
He loves him some kaijus.
I am going to shoot a lot.
Okay.
You're gonna miss a lot.
I have 5, 10,
Oh, that's real good.
15, 21
Ooh.
pink horrors.
Okay.
And because there is more than 20, they are assault 3.
Ew. Okay, and what are they shooting at?
They're shooting at whatever that tank is.
The Wave Serpent?
Yes.
The one with the white.
Yes.
Not the one with the yellow.
Correct.
The one with the white.
Yeah, because that one is slightly further back, and I am already just barely in range.
All right.
What did I say? 21? Right?
Yes,
Yes.
you said you had 21.
You have 21 of them.
So 63 shots.
63 shots.
I almost don't even want to.
I'm
I mean,
fine
I'm
with you not.
gonna. Of course
I'm
I'm
fine with
gonna.
you not.
Okay, here is 20 dice. Hitting on 4s.
Pink horrors. Hurling the magic.
I like all those 1s and 2s and 3s. Those are beautiful.
Ones get to reroll because my Demon Prince is right here, and they are both of Zinch. Not anything good though.
Gotta roll fast.
What did I say? 2 4s. Yeah. Okay.
It may be easier to just keep. Well, do you want to roll them all out and then we'll just keep count?
Yeah. So that
You're
is
just gonna
11.
roll them in sets of 21. Okay.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, and then what do you wound on? 5s or 6s?
Well, this is more hits. I'm just gonna do all the hits.
Okay.
Much better.
That's right. 11 hits so far, guys.
Yes.
Right here, hurling crazy magic at the
Uh,
Wave Serpent right there.
All right. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Okay, so 26 so far in the last set.
Oh, this is just 20 in my hands. So 3 more after this.
Jen is furiously taking Eldar notes on her infinity post-it notes.
What did I say? 26,
They're
27, 28,
They're powered by souls.
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35,
Again,
36, 37.
so grand total.
37 hits.
Okay, 37 hits. Now we got a wound. What is the strength of the attack?
3.
Okay, Wave Serpent's toughness 6 or toughness 7? They're at least tough.
7.
Well, I mean, if it's
Yep.
Oh, wow.
if it's 6 or 7, doesn't matter.
It does.
Still
Oh,
6s.
well, that's true. Yeah, 6s.
Yep.
They hurl much magic, but the magic is weak.
Yep.
It's like magic confetti.
How much did I say? How many hits?
I wanted to say it was like
34?
It was like 30. It was in the low 30s. I'm going to say 32. 32.
Okay, 32. 1, 2, 3.
It is important to always project confidence when
Yep.
you are in an uncertain
Chat
situation.
says 37.
37. All right,
Fine.
thank you.
37.
37.
So 3 of them so far?
3.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. 6 wounds. AP 0.
Okay.
6
I
wounds.
save on a 3 up.
Full save. All right, here we go.
I save all of them.
6 out of 6.
Yeah. Told
Nothing.
you. Yeah. I almost didn't even want to do it.
And just as a reminder, because I am Ulthway, anytime I take a wound on anything, I get to roll a die, and on a 6, I ignore that wound.
Does that
Yep.
does that apply to mortal wounds? Is it damage inflicted, or like what is it
I
That is
rated
a great
specifically?
question.
Because that may have applied to those.
Disgusting resilience or anything like that.
Anytime it loses a wound,
It's good for
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do they apply to mortal wounds too?
Right.
It says
Yeah.
a wound,
Disgusting
any wound.
resilient, absolutely.
Okay. I feel like
That's why it's so
I feel like I've been doing it wrong then. Okay, go for it.
Go ahead.
I didn't take any wounds.
You
I saved all.
absolutely did.
You absolutely did.
From
Oh,
the
this-
smites.
Oh.
That is a wound. Yeah.
It was damage inflicted.
All
I
right.
ignored it. Didn't ignore that one. Okay, that one's untouched.
Cool.
Yeah. Ultra
I don't know. I feel bad about taking that because I didn't remember
Don't worry
it
about it.
earlier.
It's fine.
Don't worry about
Okay.
It's fine.
it. All right. Moving on to
that-
your other awesome shooting.
You're
gonna clean with a flail. It's got a flail.
Yeah.
That
no,
has no
that's
range.
range. No, it's range 8.
Yeah, he has no range.
I mean, there's a lot of chain there. He could just throw it at me.
He's
It's gonna get like caught up in like those little turbines.
he's really strong, but he's so fast. He
7.
just can't
Which-
move fast.
He's just lazy.
It's just like
He's like, it's so far. I don't want.
So that is all my shooting then.
Great.
Unless, what is this? Because the whip has range what?
8.
It looks pretty long.
I believe the whip
I'm
has
like-
range
It's
8.
like
I'm
11.
like. No, I'm like.
Oh, man.
I think I'm like 9
I
or
believe
10.
you are. You are.
Oh, don't break it.
You
It's
are.
like 10.
You are
10 and change.
10.
10 and a half.
Okay. No, I'm certain it's not 10.
10.5
Okay.
inches.
So I'm going to just move on from shooting to
Okay.
clear charges.
All right.
I am going to.
Matt's favorite part of the turn.
I do like this part. All right. I am going to charge.
Who's charging what?
Because they can just fly away, so I feel like charging
Yes.
both is pretty relevant. So they are both going to charge this tank
Both of those units.
because they are both 9 away from.
Which one
So
first?
this guy and these
Yeah.
guys, or these are 2 units?
No, that is
These
it's a
two.
big guy and then one big unit.
Okay, so
cool.
who's declaring the charge first? Because that's who she
That's what
always
he
does.
Yeah, great unclean one.
Okay, grand and clean one.
Okay.
Which wave serpent are you charging? The command wave
The
serpent
front-
or the
the
normal
front one.
The front one. Okay.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because the plague bears are not 9 away. From the
Okay.
back.
So you get your full Overwatch against that. That is going to be you are within range of everything. So that's 8 scatter laser shots and 3 shuriken cannon shots, all hitting on 6s.
Mhm.
This is right here. We have a charge declared from grand and clean one onto this wave serpent right there. Jen's going to be rolling all of her Overwatch, looking for 6s. How many 6s is she going to roll? There's at least
3.
Oh, there's wow. That's well above average.
Isendar is saying that the Great Unclean One can't throw his flail, but only because his hands are too sticky. They're like toddlers. They get
Nasty.
sticky
That
and
makes
goopy,
sense.
even if there's nothing sticky in them.
Yes.
What
How
is
are you
his-
sticky?
What is his toughness?
7.
7. And I am
Strength 6.
strength 6.
5s.
1.
Got a 5.
AP.
Regular?
Okay. Demon save.
Yeah, 5.
Uh,
No.
I will take a
Take a
wound.
wound.
Thank you, JDGWF, for that follow.
Woo-woo, welcome
Thank
to Belfry.
you. Come on in.
Enjoy the rip runs. Because that's all you're getting today from me.
12, 18, 17. Down to 17. Okay.
Great. He'll be dead in one roll.
In no time. Okay.
Great. It'll be fine. This
He
is all
is making
fine.
his charge. I need a...
Whew, feel it.
do I need a 8? No, I do need a 9. Because
Right, because you have to be 9 away.
Well, a lot of chaos get +1 to charge.
Oh, cool.
He does not.
That's a thing.
A
7.
7 is not enough. And I...
These guys then?
I have my Chaos Lord reroll, which
yeah.
I might actually use just to reroll this 3,
Yeah,
but I
the
need a 5.
The 7 is a failure.
Yeah.
You need a 10. You have to roll a 10.
No, I need a 9.
No, 9. He's 9 inches away. Because
No,
that's how far
no,
you have to
incorrect.
be.
You have to correct. You
Yeah.
need to roll a 9.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Yeah,
know
not
how to play the game, Larry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you must be more than 9.
Yes, I am 9.5. Essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
So you need a 5 on that second die.
No, I'll save that. All right. The plague bearers are going to try to get in.
Okay, that's
Also need a
Overwatch
9.
Fire against the same target.
Yep. No. Well, yeah. Same against
Same
the
wave
same
serpent?
tank.
Okay, all the same shots against them too. All right, Jen's getting ready. Overwatch Fire on the plague bearers who are attempting to get in there. There's some 6s.
And one of them was from the shiny thing.
Okay.
But only 2 of them.
Okay, now you got to roll the wound. Plague bearers toughness 5, so 3s.
2.
2 wounds.
AP.
Well, full.
All right.
5.
Well, demon save is still better.
Yep.
Ooh. All right.
Fail,
Lose
fail.
2, but they are disgustingly resilient.
Yep.
Make them both.
Whoa!
There we go. Much
Go
better.
Nurgle. All right.
Much better.
Alright.
Lost 2, and they're like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Is the Grid and Clean One healing from D3 normally, or is there something that's allowing you to do that?
He wasn't healing.
He didn't heal anything.
He didn't heal anything.
There is a psychic power that lets you heal, and there's the war gear bell that lets him bring back
Right.
plague bears.
Is that this little bell over here?
No.
Could be, but he doesn't actually have it.
Oh. It
That's
doesn't
the
bell
big,
doesn't exist.
huge bell that he has in his hand.
Is it
Uh,
the Shane bell from Game of Thrones?
Yes, but it's way, but it's
so much worse.
It's so much bigger and more, it's more shame.
So the plague bears do have the instrument of chaos, so they need an 8. Ha!
7.
7 is not enough.
That is not enough.
This I am gonna Chaos Lord reroll.
Right, he's gonna
just 'cause
Chaos Lord.
they can't not.
He
get
really
it.
needs one of these assaults to go off. That is an 8.
There we go.
There we
Good.
go.
9, you're in.
Good.
Okay, the
Good.
plague bearers make it.
Yes.
Just barely.
Just barely.
I imagine.
Thanks to the
pretty-
instrument of chaos, which is why, again, I was talking about getting the banner of blood because I knew I would fail all of my charges.
I like to think that the instrument that they use is like a tuba. For
Sure. Yeah.
Why? They're so tiny and a tube is so big.
It just kind of goes with the Nurgle aesthetic. It wouldn't be like a flute.
Yeah. No,
It's
it
way
has
bigger.
it has to be like real big, bulky.
I imagine
bass.
they'd be annoying percussionists.
I think that's Korn. Korn is going to have like marches, like very military.
Yeah, he'd have.
I
a
imagine
drum.
they would be playing on a drum that is made of the guts of their enemies.
I'm going to go with a
Certainly do that.
gross phlegmy tuba. That's what I want. Sticky tuba.
I am,
That's. I don't know about all that. You were 9 inches away.
and then I get a 3-inch pylon.
Oh.
So I'm just doing
Fine.
I still do not understand how pylons and whatnot
Will.
work. I need to find that
As
in the main
soon as-
core rulebook.
As soon as a unit is selected to fight, they can move 3 inches, but they must end their movement closer to the unit that they are.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if there's much restrictions on it, but you have to end closer to an enemy unit.
Harry is very adamant about wanting out of the studio right now.
Yeah.
Looking at Mars like human.
So like
Tempt
imagine
me.
that you're teleported into a giant labyrinth. It's huge.
Okay.
It has like 20-foot ceilings.
Okay.
And you know your way around the labyrinth, but the labyrinth has giant walls that sometimes appear and disappear.
Okay.
And sometimes when you talk to the walls, they open. And sometimes when you touch the walls, they open.
And that's the world the way that Harry sees it.
You are a cat.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
That is what
You were like, where is this going?
Yeah.
That is what being a cat is.
All right. So these 4 are not within fight range.
Right. Because it's the guys closest and then the rank behind them.
Yes.
So wouldn't that be these guys too then?
They could get closer, but that tree's in the way, and I just didn't want to fiddle with it.
He should be like on the tree because they would totally like climb it and try to like.
Yeah, if I wanted to take the time, I would have spent 10
I
minutes
feel like
getting
we
them all
need to
where they
magnetize
need to
everything so that when we move things around for combat, we can just be like, stick to the tree.
No.
It would be great. Come on, Larry.
Okay, so the plague bearers are in combat. Do you have any other
Uh,
charges to declare?
No, everyone else advanced.
Okay, alright, so we're into the fight phase, so let's do the close combat.
Yes.
You charge, you go first, you get one attack. Oh, two. What? You got one attack, right?
They just have the one attack.
Just have the one.
But I need...
There's over 20 of them, so that's...
Any more dice?
There's 20...
21.
I shuffled everything around.
Luckily, it was really lucky that you made those two disgustingly resilient rolls, because that would have knocked you. That would have knocked you to 19. And you would have lost the bonus.
All right, 5.
All right, Mars, 10, we're in the fight phase. 15, we are right on in here.
20. There's 21.
Just this thing, right
Yes.
here.
That is where we are.
All right. I have to look at the remote while I do it so I don't hit the home button again.
It's not hard to not hit the home button.
It's the same size and generally the same shape.
Yeah,
so it's really
and if your
easy.
finger just brushes it, it does
Like,
the thing.
I need to get in here with like some super glue and put some dots on it.
There's also a post-it there that tells you which camera position
Yeah.
works best to like get it there.
A little bit more.
I think it's 5 or
Just a
6.
little bit. All right, looking good.
Yeah, I like
All right,
those 1s,
guys.
2s, and 3s.
There's the combat. We have a whole bunch of plague bearers. They got into the back of the wave serpent.
No, they're outside the wave serpent. They're not in it.
Okay. Because they are still hitting on 4s. And then...
You can dress Jen up, but you can't take her in.
They do have whatever that psychic power was, so they have +1 to wound.
Oh, right.
So what is your toughness?
7.
Tough 7.
7. Okay, so I need 4s to wound.
Ooh.
Not
too
great.
many.
But there is 1 6, which is going to do 2 damage.
Okay, now
So-
what is the AP on those?
0.
Okay, full AP.
I get to reroll all failed wounds. I'm sorry.
Yes, because you have plague weapons.
Much better. Okay.
All right, so you have 5 normal saves, and then 1 separate one that if you fail does 2.
But they're
Only
all
green.
Yeah,
but they're all full saves.
Full saves.
So 3s.
Okay.
Let's roll them right here.
Yeah, save,
Right
please.
On camera.
It's so tiny, though. I'm going to hit something.
Have faith. You can do it.
All but 1.
Okay. Take 1 damage.
Wait.
Well, I'm going to re-roll that,
With
and
what?
it's not a 6. Anytime I take a wound, I roll a die, and if I get a 6, I ignore it. So I take 1 wound?
Oh, yeah. Yep. 1 wound on the wave serpent.
Okay.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wave serpents have 13 wounds.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're totally good. And that is it for the plague bearers.
That's it for me. That is my turn.
Into the morale phase,
Nope.
nothing. All right, let's take us back to the full table.
My turn.
And that is turn 1.
That's it.
For both sides, it is 0-0. Well, in this game, we're not going to score points. We're just going to let's just use
Do you just want to use next to say that we done it?
say NA. We'll use NA
Oh, did you forget
because
this
and we will put an X. We will put an X if somebody has the objective. If someone has it, we will put an X there so we can track during the game who has it. So as of now, no one has discovered it. We are back to the Aeldar turn. Top of 2 to the Aeldar.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, guys, I will be back
Okay.
later.
All right.
I
Everyone say
cannot
bye to Larry.
wait to see what happens. Dun dun dun. I shall return.
Cool. We eagerly await your
Jen, good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
I don't know. We'll see.
Dun 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 dun. There's still like 4.
Chat says bye.
Yeah. Are you actually leaving? Not to
Yeah.
like rush.
Oh
you
man,
out.
Matt is just like, get the hell out of here.
Are you
Well,
leaving
you were like,
to-
all right, bye everyone, and then you're just
There you
not
go.
leaving. It was just very
I'll
confusing.
leave you in charge of
Are you leaving
Okay.
to go write a legal list?
Ooh.
Oh, shiitake mushroom.
You'll note that Tuesday and Wednesday's lists were perfectly legal.
So he learned his lesson.
Neener.
Chicken dinner.
All right, now that Larry's gone.
Talk about Larry.
Yeah, I don't know. What
That
a.
Larry, he
what
looks
a
a
guy.
lot like Mr. Rogers.
With his sweater. He kept doing all these Mr. Rogers things before we started. It's like, what, Larry?
What are you doing, Larry?
Well,
we
yeah.
went to go hang out with friends a couple of days ago, and he got a compliment on his old man sweater.
Ah, that's what
I think
it
that's
is.
where that came from.
That makes sense. Oh no.
Oh, his little stand fell over. That's sad.
Line stands.
Why is he? Why are you doing that?
Because you're weighting it forward with those other models.
Technically hovering stands.
That's why. See? Just put him next to it. It'll be fine. Okay.
I will forget that they're there.
Sure.
I do not trust my cognitive abilities that much.
Alright, fine. Also, we forgot that grudge match. There is no morale test anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So, it doesn't even matter. Which is,
What
like,
are those guys? Tell me about them.
they are nerdlings.
They're little dudes.
They are hard to kill only because there's so many of them.
Okay.
But they are not especially dangerous, honestly. They are meant to be annoying. But one of the things I was...
Do you have to be a troop in order to turn a thing over? Because
no,
you can't claim an objective with a ship.
No, with a flyer.
Right. So this flyer can't interact with it anyway.
Not the fly keyword. The flyer, like how there's HQ, elite, heavy, flyer. You don't have any planes. You're fine.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. So if he's there, he can.
Like a hemlock couldn't.
Right.
Those are tanks, technically.
Yeah.
These are tanks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they can
They're hover
fly,
tanks,
but they are
they're
not
nice.
flyers. There is
Cool.
a distinct difference.
Cool. Learning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Falcon.
So we've got the veteran sergeant in chat. He's
Hey,
one of our guys
what's
who
up,
plays
man?
on Thursday. And he's saying his description of Nurglings is, imagine if an army of Furbies got very, very, extremely sick, but were somehow super happy about it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so it's like the gremlin, the little gremlin dude.
Here's all right. See this?
Yes.
That little dude is also a nerdling.
Oh, okay.
They're having a great time. They're just loving it.
They're just here to hang out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Falcon. 16.
Looking at movement stats.
Yeah. And weapon lengths. Okay. So
No, it's good.
a
Good
lot of
strategy.
range. I made the mistake a few games back of moving my full distance and then being like, oh shit, I'm out of range of everything. That was dumb.
Yep.
So I'm
Yep,
trying to
that
not
happened.
do that.
Yeah, when I remember when I was still first learning, it had to have been real early on. I charged towards a big squad of gene stealers, assuming that I would be okay, and then later learned that
you were not.
that I was not. And the idea just like measuring is very like I think this game would go a lot quicker if there were just like a grid overlay that you could just like see.
Okay. That is
if we got like Google Glass and had like
yeah.
right and it had
Yes.
like an overlay just visually in your glasses.
All right, so that
That
is
would
my
make this game go
movement.
so much quicker.
Let's flip this guy over.
All right. Da-na-na-na.
It's the thing!
Oh, it's over here. Uh-oh.
Alrighty.
All right, put it back.
And then these ones go away?
Yep.
So we have found the objective.
It is
I
over
found
in
it.
these forests here. So that is bad news bears for my great unclean one, who is on the other side of the
like,
board.
ugh.
Yeah. Not great.
Okay.
As
All right.
for using
shoot
grids,
times.
you start playing against people who played 40k when you couldn't pre-measure, and they can basically lay out a table in their heads well enough that they don't measure anymore.
What do you mean pre-measure? What does that mean?
You used to have to guess
You
your
weren't allowed
measurements.
to
You
be
couldn't
like,
measure
okay,
before you
I
shot
want to
things.
move here.
So if
Oh,
you,
wow. So
yeah,
you couldn't use a measuring tape.
correct.
Unless
so
you were
if
actually in the shooting
if you
phase
had
to
to.
determine if you had range.
Yep.
Oh,
you had
nasty.
to guess.
Nasty. So people that are really good with geometry and spatial relations
Yeah.
were great, and everybody else is like bone.
Yeah, I play against my friend Pat, and I'm just kind of like, I don't think that'll reach. He's like, yes, it will. It's exactly these inches, and I pull out the tape measure. He's like, crap, you're right.
Damn, that's a guy you want to be friends with and don't want to piss off. Okay,
Yeah, it is,
so
it is an acquired skill for sure.
again, everybody are still in their ships,
Sure.
so no psychic abilities as
Okay.
of now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shitang.
So Falcon to Big Homeboy over there.
Okay.
How many wounds does your psychic guy have?
He is a character, so I
Right.
don't think you can shoot him with anyone.
But how many wounds does he get?
I don't know.
He's under 9, so
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah.
falls under the thing
Yes.
that I can't shoot him.
Yes.
He's like, you can't get me. I'm
I,
behind my
I
cool
think
thing."
he is 9, in fact.
Cool.
Probably specifically so he could not be shot. But I will check just in case. Demon Princes of Chaos are wounds 8, in fact.
Shuriken Cannon. This will 3.
Veteran Sergeant's second description of Nurglings is Nurglings are like if you gave a water balloon full of vomit a great personality.
Oh. Okay, so I have a pulse laser, the Aeldar missile launcher, and the Shuriken Cannon.
Okay.
Shuriken Cannon, missile launcher, pulse laser.
Sure.
And I am hitting on 3s.
Okay. How many we got?
Yeah. Oof, only 2.
Alright. I am toughness 7.
Okay.
6, I'm sorry. Oh, no, that's a... Wait, who are you shooting? You're shooting the Bloodthirster.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. My bad. Yes, he is 7.
Okay. And I am strength 8 on the 1, and pulse laser is the heavy 2. Shuriken Cannon is okay. So 6 and 8. So hitting on 5s and hitting on wounding on 5s and wounding on 3s.
Sure.
5s and 3s. Damn.
Okay.
I wanna. No, I don't.
Okay.
So you take 1 wound.
Alright. AP.
Regular.
Okay. Looking for 3. And I make it.
Okay. Boom. Vipers.
Which one are the Vipers of the 2 things?
These here.
Sure.
Right. The Vipers have scatter lasers,
Mm-hmm.
which are heavy 4. 2, 3, 4. These are all the same to me.
Okay. Do you want some more red dice? You do not care.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Okay.
They're all the same.
I don't know.
And I'm hitting on 3s.
It drives me crazy when I'm
When they're not the
rolling.
right color.
Yeah. I mean, if other people, like, I don't care if you roll it, but, like, if I'm looking at it, I'll be like, wait, what is this green? It's like when you... Did people still do this? Like, you would tie a string around your finger to remember something? It would be sort of like that. It's like, wait, what does this blue dice mean? Does that mean anything? Is this important? But,
It's just random.
yeah. Just whatever ones you're grabbing at the time.
So 1 hit, 1 wound.
Okay.
No.
Got a discussion
Oh,
going on.
negative 3 AP on 1.
Oh, alright. I will take my demon save.
We got a discussion in the chat going on about APOC games. I really wish that we
my
had
gosh.
space for them
1.
here because they're super, super fun.
So that was both of them's.
Has he taken... No, he did not take damage. Alright.
He just now did.
He is down to 15. Alright. 12 and 3 make 15.
You said these guys are really hard to kill?
I mean, they're not hard to kill. They're just annoying to kill because each stand has 4 wounds. Something frustrating like that.
Okay.
But I mean, they're weak. They're look, they're toughness 2, but they just have 4 wounds per stand, and they have disgusting resilience, which is your 6+ save, but I get it on a 5.
Ugh.
So they're just they're not dangerous. They're just annoying.
This wave serpent on your guy over there.
Okay.
Scatter laser is heavy 8.
All this is
Now
going
I will
on
take the dice.
Bloodthirster.
Yes.
Okay.
So 8.
Here's some dice for you.
Scatter laser and Shuriken Cannon. No. Yeah, Shuriken Cannon.
Okay.
Also 3. Cool. He is hitting on 3s.
Cool.
Ugh.
Yeah, it seems like it's not
Rolling
going so
bad
well
today.
for you over there. Yeah.
Banana Andrew is mentioning that now the queen is in charge at the medieval times dinners.
Is that
Cool.
were they not before?
I think the king
it
was.
used to be the king. And now it's the queen.
right.
3
No,
wounds.
that makes sense. Okay.
Those are all regular.
You would not. Wait, what are you shooting me with? Where you wouldn't on 3s?
Because I have toughness 8.
Strength 8. Okay. No, what's shooting me? I'm just curious.
It is the twin scatter lasers.
From
So
over here?
only one wound. Yeah,
Okay. Just one?
one apiece.
Oh.
3
one
wounds.
damage.
One. Yes.
I understand. Okay.
Words are hard for me today.
No AP? Okay.
They're weak.
Threes.
Yay!
Oof.
2.
Alright, I will take 2.
Okay.
Down to 13.
And this guy the same thing.
Okay. A lot better. More hits.
Seven.
What is this from?
That is this. It's this guy. So it's the same stats.
Okay. 7?
Yes.
Okay.
Andrew is saying that Jen should apply to be the queen because she gets to ride horses and be a badass.
The queen doesn't get to ride the horses though. She has to just sit up on the podium and poo-poo at everybody. I would apply to be a knight. I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Roll really good.
It was pretty
Did
good.
you just say that scatter lasers were strength 8? Isendar is asking. He wants clarification.
Yeah, twin scatter laser, heavy 8. Oh, strength 6.
Oh.
I was looking at the wrong number.
Oh, yeah.
So you passed all of them anyway.
Yeah, I made
So
all my
good.
saves regardless.
Good that I only messed it up a little bit and it didn't matter.
Right.
Apparently, it's a brand new show, so yes, she is on horseback.
Wow.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know Eldar at all, so I am not checking Jen's work here.
6. 6 is not 8. Okay, and this guy's gonna attack this guy.
Great and clean one?
Yeah.
You have -2 to hit him.
Ugh. Okay, well then he'll hit them.
Okay. Shooting
Those
at the
suck.
the demonettes.
Yes, the demonettes.
Mm-hmm.
What is their toughness?
Couldn't tell ya.
Okay.
I'm assuming 3 or 4. But
My
we will...
strength is 6, not 8. Thank you,
Demonettes
Eisenhower.
are toughness 3.
Okay, so I hit on... I'm double, so I hit on 2s?
Yes. Wound on
Cool. Hiya! Great, because I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
6 wounds.
Okay.
No AP kills.
Cool.
That is all of my shoot times.
All right. I'm getting a
Oh, and he needs
quick
to live back.
tutorial on demonettes.
That's fine.
All right. So how many?
Shit, 6.
6. Okay. Demon saves. 5s.
2. 3.
Lose 3. Ha ha ha. All right. Dead skis.
And that's it for me.
Okay.
Wait. That is not it for me.
Okay.
I am going to use a stratagem.
Gasp. Which
I
one?
know. I am going to use Fire and Fade,
Okay. Which does
which
what?
is 1 command point and allows me to move a unit as if they have just entered the movement phase after shooting.
Okay. Oh, fire and fate. That makes sense.
Is that Demonette tutorial safe for work?
Use it on these guys.
I hope so. Well, I mean, I feel like we have a pretty, like, whose work? Like, if you're in an office, certainly not. But, like, here? Yeah, absolutely. But, I will tell you, I was flipping through some of the, because the front half of each codex is just lore stuff.
I just used a command point, Mars.
Okie dokie.
And the Demonette page is not bad.
Okay, that is my turn.
Wunderbar.
We just,
Yeah,
that was
I heard that.
synchronized.
Okay. At the start of my movement phase,
Your movement phase.
I don't have anything to do. Okay. I'm trying to get better at remembering. All right, my turn starts. Do I have any
Like extra
pre-turn
stuff.
triggers?
Yeah.
Because a lot of
A lot of stuff
game-
happens that way.
But do not. However, my Bloodthirster is going to attempt to summon some demons.
Don't forget morale.
We
We
don't
are
have
playing a
morale in
grudge
this
match.
Oh, that's right.
We hate each other real bad. We're not afraid at all.
So much. Okay. So
much hate.
my Demon Prince, or no, not my Demon Prince, my Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury
This guy.
is going to attempt to summon all of these bloodletters.
Okay, how does that work?
I roll 3d6.
Okay.
And I have to, well, it's weird, but basically I'm looking for, at best, a 12.
Okay.
And if I do, I get to summon all of them. If I roll less, I roll...
You summon as many as you roll.
Not exactly, but sort of.
Cool.
And if I roll doubles or triples, bad stuff. Ha!
No doubles.
No doubles or triples, but
a 12?
a 12 is exactly enough for me to summon this whole squad.
Nasty.
And I have to summon within 12, but 9 away from you. So I'm just going to plop them down right around there-ish.
Is that 9 inches from me?
I think so. Okay, so right there.
Cool. Good deal.
Right about there. Okay. Cool. That is...
Random side note, while Matt's doing that fun stuff, so Matt and I are both referees for the local roller derby league.
Yes,
and for the first time ever, we are actually going to be refereeing a bout together as point referees this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, we've never point ref together.
Huh.
Yeah.
I assume that's true, because you would know better than I would.
Because the season that I came in to train the season before Matt, but left for scheduling purposes, and so didn't get to pass my test. In the time that I was gone, Matt came in and passed his test, so became a point referee. And then in the next season, they had enough point referees that they didn't need me as a point ref. So I spent a lot of time on the line while Matt was a point ref, and then Matt retired so that he could go be a skater, because that's awesome.
Yeah.
And so this is Matt's first season back as a referee, like full-timesies. So it'll be our first time point reffing together.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
exciting.
that will be fun.
Because I don't get to see enough Matt.
Right.
I need more Matt in my life.
I also have not point refed in a while, so I'm trying to cram in as much practice as I can. So I'm going to...
Practice on Thursday?
Yeah, I'm going to all of our official practices, and then we have, the
rec league stuff.
Yeah, we have our recreational league that they are often, which is also where I do most of my skating. But I might be starting to cheat here. Yeah, can you measure if that's 12 from there as well?
No, you were good.
Okay, cool.
12 is just
actually,
right here,
yeah.
so you're still good.
One more right there, and I'm 9 away. Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
you are. You are like 11 away.
Cool.
You're perfectly
All right.
in synchronicity.
All right, and then these guys are
and
actually
also,
here.
this Thursday is pictures.
Oh,
So
yes.
come get your picture taken.
I will do that.
Bring your jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
All right. I'm taking Larry's advice and not trying to just smash them all in, because apparently it saves time in the long run if you do things delicately.
Why?
I don't know. That's what he was saying. When I was moving my demonettes up and then they all started hugging, you know. 'cause-
I was too busy frantically reading my rule book at that point in time to pay attention to anything you were
Right.
saying.
Fair. Okay. Feeling pretty good about that. Unfortunately, they still do not have the Banner of Blood because I changed it for a Warp Surge that got me nothing. So, continuing with my movement phase, this is literally the only thing that matters, so everyone is just going to come up this way. Alright, let's get my Nurglings. I'm actually now especially annoyed at myself, because if I remember, because Nurglings get to deploy basically wherever they want, and the plan was they would be here and then move up and take this objective. They could have just started right here, and if they had, I would have known from the start that this is the objective.
And not put your guys over there.
And not put my Great Unclean One way over yonder.
I like that he's over there.
I
get a good view of him. He's
From a distance.
real pretty from a distance, but
Yep.
not so good up close. Kind of like a Rembrandt. Not a
Sure.
Rembrandt. No, it is Rembrandt. Yeah, like a Rembrandt.
Could not tell you.
Rembrandt was an impressionist. His paintings look like themselves from far away, but up close you see all the delicate little paint strokes. Strokes.
I believe you.
They're really awesome to see in person.
Kind of like pointillism. I like Rembrandt's work. He has a beautiful aesthetic.
My mother is an artist.
Oh.
I don't care about art.
Do you know what medium she is an artist?
Yes. She changes a lot because my mother is, I think, very similar to me in a lot of ways, of mostly the getting distracted and bored and trying new things often. But her most popular thing is found art. So she is part of the Philadelphia Dumpster Divers.
Cool.
Where she mostly makes lamps. So you can actually, she should have a website, I think. Born Again Lamps
Cool.
is her website and business. She's been featured actually in the Philadelphia airport. That's like plane store. Yeah, she had a whole display in the airport. Was very cool. She's been in magazines, and she was, what was that one show? Oh God, this was a while ago. There was a show of just like this random interior decorator guy, I guess. This is when gay culture became very popular with Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. It was in
God,
that.
I haven't thought about that show in forever.
Right? Yeah, exactly. It was in that time, and it was a very similar show to that, and they whoever this guy was, who I cannot recall his name, she got to go on his show, and I don't even remember what they talked about, but I'm sure it was great. Alright, and basically swinging my entire board over here now, because this is literally the only thing that matters anymore. So doing some of that. The Daemonettes actually might not bother, because I still have this whatever tank over here,
Wave Serpent.
Wave Serpent. So they might actually go try to hit up this Wave Serpent and say, hey boo,
How are you doing?
you up?
What is it, 3:30 in the morning?
Yeah. I mean, for Daemonettes, it certainly does not matter what time it is.
That's fair. How's chat doing, Mars?
Pretty good. Company Master is asking folks if they've seen his post on his Dark Angels in the forum. I'm trying to see, for those of us who haven't, can you tell us about it? What's going on? If you got questions about it, or
If you type the word lounge into the browser, it'll pull up the Bulls Lounge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We go there real much.
Yeah. Me a little more than some others, but
Me. This guy. He's not saying, but he's saying.
I am in there all the, because basically what I do is every time when I sign on to my computer, when I open Firefox, I just have a bunch of tabs automatically open, and that is one of them.
Oh, that's nice.
So I am often in there checking it out, because I'm one of those people, and I this is a weird sort of side topic, but I will often have like 20 tabs open, and I know a lot of people, like, that drives them crazy, but I just never think to close tabs, so I just have them open all the time, and I'll just sort of click through them until one of them appears interesting.
Larry runs 2 different types of browsers, each with about 20 tabs.
Yeah.
In a window. It kind of drives me slightly nuts.
Yeah, no, so I don't know. Some people just do not care.
Well, it's like, have you seen JR's desktop?
Yeah.
I have not. Oh, yeah, no,
God.
I have. No, that I can't. When you just
I can't with that.
icons all over the desktop, I cannot.
Yeah.
I'm a folder whore. I like to have like 6 folders, and then in each folder is another folder, and then in that folder is another folder.
That is exactly how I do.
I like a clean desktop.
His desktop is Icon Palooza.
If
Yeah.
the entire screen is just icons, like the whole screen.
It seems like it should be a joke, and I constantly wonder if he's just like really subtly trolling all of us.
Just actively trolling all of us.
Yeah,
all the
because
time.
like it's for JR.
That
That's
is
the most reasonable thing.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
I feel like that's the most.
This is
likely.
the master of the Rickroll.
Yeah.
Like any time JR sends you a link ever, you could be in the middle of a conversation about something very important for work. It will be a Rickroll.
He loves it.
It will be.
It is his favorite thing. All right, still setting up all these models, being nice and delicate.
Thank you for that donation, Kristen.
Hey,
Oh,
Kristen!
thank
Look
you.
at you! What
Thank
did
you
she
very much.
donate?
£2.
Ow!
Crazy, weird. How does that show
That's
up in
great.
chat?
It's not bits, it's just a direct donation. That's awesome.
That's
I
fun.
think that's the first time somebody has just donated to our chat. Straight up and legal. Thank you. We appreciate you.
No, that's awesome.
We are currently saving up for some new tech in the studio, so that will go towards that, and we are very appreciative.
Are we at liberty to discuss what that is?
Yeah, we've
'Cause
got
I don't
the
know.
main overhead camera, and then we've got the camera that you're looking at that you can see me on, the people camera. And we have one other camera that sometimes gets side angles, but that camera doesn't do well in our studio because of the lighting
right.
conditions. So we are actively saving up for another of the camera that you see me on. And those are not the priciest, but pretty expensive when you're rocking a zero budget. So.
Yeah. If you've been around for a while, you'll know which side angle cam we're talking about.
Yeah. It's an obvious difference when we rock it.
It is not great. That is finally all. Yeah,
that camera right there,
like,
which actually doesn't look all that
yeah,
bad.
with our lighting, it's not.
The
and I think
brighter
the
boards
board
look better.
Yeah, this is
They
not
reflect
terrible,
more light.
but look from like this. Oh, weird. Look at this one, and then like look at that one.
It's
like that
obviously
camera.
clearer.
Oh wait, how do we? Hold on. Why is this so difficult? This one. Look at that camera. Like that is so much more clear than this one. That was confusing to myself. Okay, that is all my movement. Now I'm gonna psychic the heck out of yous. Okay.
You wish you could.
I do. Oh, can you hand me my
Wait,
book?
you're closer than 1 inch to my wave serpent right now.
Better.
Yes. Yes.
And
so
then-
better.
And Larry starts calling me
You
pedantic.
can't touch me. You can't touch
Right.
me. You can't touch me.
So my great unclean one is going to
I feel
think
like this
real
is like
hard.
the baby Rugrats right now. You know, like the parents are gone and the kids
Oh,
are just
sure.
like having the how to take over the world conversation.
That's pretty good. What am I doing? Psychic powers. Yes, I'm gonna blow you up with my brain. Okay.
You're gonna blow yourself up with your brain.
Maybe.
Your
Okay.
brain power is so power.
It's possible. All right. So I'm going to cast Virulent Blessing on the Plague Bearers.
Oh, okay. What's that do?
Nothing, because I failed.
Okay. Great.
And
Love it.
then I'm curious. Yeah. No. We'll do a Miasma of Pestilence on himself.
That's the -2 to hit.
It's -1 to hit. His Warlord trait makes him -1 to hit if you're within 7, so they stack.
Okay, cool. If
But
you're
that does
close.
go off, so he is now -1 to be hit all the time. If you're close to him, it is -2.
Okay,
total.
gotcha.
That was his psychic powers. My horrors are going to attempt to smite that tank. Yeah! And they succeed. So you take 2 wounds.
I take 2 wounds,
Okay.
and he has not been wounded before.
Mm-hmm. And now we are going to do Flickering Flames on the horrors
Okay, what's that do?
from my Chaos Lord of Tzeentch.
Okay.
With goes off on a 10. Should have smited. Oh no, that wouldn't have counted. All right. So they have +1 to wound.
Okay.
And the is it? I think, right? Why do I feel like I had more psychic powers? No, 2 there,
Mhm.
1 here,
Mhm.
1 here. Okay, right? Yeah, because Demon Princes only get 1. He said, unsure of himself all of a sudden. No.
And he doesn't
Demon-
have
yeah,
psychic
Demon-
powers?
No. Corn hates psychic,
Oh, that's right.
and he is very cornate. I'm learning the proper terminology.
Coordinate. I like that.
Yeah, manifest 1.
Corn runs up in your face and punches you.
Yeah.
That's
He doesn't
the-
need any of that psychic.
Rude.
Okay, that is all my psychics. So
Oh,
now
okay.
I'm going to shoot with my 1 unit that can, my horrors.
Are these guys Slaneshi as well?
They are not. They
Who
are
do they-
Tzeentchians.
Tzeentchian.
Yes.
Tzeentch is the bird guy, so he goes with them?
Yes. They're hanging out. They're buddies.
I got it.
And they
Learning.
are going to shoot their flickering flames at you.
And
At
Tzeentch
my
is-
wave serpent.
Tzeentch is super psychic. They like to mess with your head.
They,
They're the most psychic of all the psychics.
Yes.
yeah, that's why even these guys get to smite.
So, oh no, so the Thousand Sons worship Tzeentch,
Yes.
but that is not the only people that worship Tzeentch.
Well, I mean, like, Chaos Marines in general worship all of Chaos. I'm sure there's some that are like, dude, Tzeentch is way better than Nurgle. What the hell? You're just dumb. Because that's, I imagine, they gotta have,
They
at
have to
some
have
point.
philosophical debates at some point.
Right, yeah, at some
You're being
point they're just
transported
hanging
across the
around.
cosmos, like you're in a ship for who knows how
Right,
long.
exactly. At some point, they're just gonna, have some bro talk.
I would like for there to be a show where we sit down in the character of whoever and debate these things. Like somebody who worships Nurgle, somebody who worships Tzeentch, sit down at a table and debate the pros and cons of their deities.
I don't know enough about. I think if I knew more about Tzeentch, I'd be into it. but I don't know enough about Tzeentch's philosophy. Except for fire, which I'm shooting at you right now.
Okay.
Okay, my horrors hit on 4s. And they don't have anything neat, but they are still a magical horde. And I reroll 1s because my demon prince is right there.
Ooh.
So, this was a pretty good volley.
Yeah.
And this is one of 3 such volleys.
Ooh.
So that is 17. Cool.
Isendar
17.
says that all you need to know about Tzeentch is gigantic nipple horns.
Oh, wonderful. I love it. I'm
I
already
thought
there.
that was Magnus had
That
the
is
balls.
Magnus. Magnus is Tzeentch.
17.
Oh, so he's like the Avatar of Cain kind of a thing.
He is the
He's
leader
the
of
Avatar of
Thousand
Seasons.
Zones.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31, 31, 31, 31. 31.
I am tough 7.
31, 31, 31. Not done. 31, 31, 31.
The last GT that I wandered around after Magnus became a big deal, I think there was only 1 out of at least 12 of them that actually still had the nipple horns attached. Most people are just kind of like, nope, can't deal with it.
Why? They can't handle the fabulous?
45. 45.
45 hits?
45 hits.
Damn.
Yes.
So I'm tough 7.
Okay. Yeah, because that was the 63 attacks that I get. So I did very well.
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
45.
That's why I said
I
8
put it on
times.
dice right here. 45.
Okay. So this is 20.
And I am tough 7.
7. 7? Really?
Yep.
Darn it.
I'm a tank.
Yeah, fair. Okay. But I did the whatever flames, psychic power, so I'm wounding on 5s.
Okay. Hey, there's a bunch.
Alright.
They just want to do 1 wound apiece?
Yep. This is not all 45.
Oh, yeah. I'm just asking.
Okay.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright. So that was 20.
Okay.
And 20 got me 5. And this will be 40 shots. Actually, wait, here we go. 45. This will be a total.
Okay.
5 wounds so far.
Roll. I like
6,
that.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds.
Okay.
No AP.
I save on 3s.
Sure.
All of them but 2.
Ha ha ha.
And if I get a 6, I don't take those wounds. I take 2 wounds.
Ha ha ha. Good job, horrors. Doing work.
Working on the wave servant.
That is all of my shooting.
Wow.
Yeah, just the one unit. Well,
So
because
speaking of Magnus, he's at the beginning of this book.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's the whole new cool art out there. There's a color version somewhere.
Yeah, if you get the special edition, you get the color.
Well, no, like somewhere in that book. There's a, or maybe it's the tab. I don't know. Whatever.
Probably.
Regardless, I'm gonna charge you.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with my Nurglings. Overwatch.
Yes. I ridiculously closed my book.
That's fair. It happens.
And I believe this is I get 8 shots and 3 shots.
I don't know. But
5,
sure.
6, 7, 8.
I'm charging,
3.
what is this, a Wave Serpent?
Yes.
Figure as often as I go against Aeldar, I should know what they all are.
So it's the twin scatter laser and then the shuriken cannon.
It's also
Twin scatter laser is heavy 8, strength 6, and shuriken cannon is assault 3 and also strength 6.
Yes.
So everything's strength 6.
our Death Guard
Numbers.
army and our Eldar army is probably the largest collection we have, so it's really easy to, even after almost 7 months of streaming, to not have come against something that you are right now, because it's just, there's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
What is your toughness?
2.
Okay, and I
You're
am...
wounding on 2s.
Is there such a thing as wounding on a 1?
No. 1 always fails at whatever you're doing.
2 1s. Or 2
Oh,
wounds.
great.
2 wounds!
No, that's
2
what
wounds.
you said. You said it.
Dang it!
Alright. I'm taking my demonic save. 5+. Fail 1. Disgusting resilience. Make it. No damage.
Damn. Mean.
And charge roll. I did it.
So, Matt, as someone who plays Chaos Marines, what would you think about having Primaris Chaos Marines?
Oh, that'd be so cool. But lore-wise, that no, you could do that, right?
What is it? What do you have to be a Primaris? What does that mean?
Because it's just like they go through a bunch of like genetic modifications and training, essentially, right?
Right.
Someone feel free to correct me. So yeah, I guess there'd be no reason you couldn't.
So yeah, like if somebody got the playbook of this is how you make a Primaris, and then they put their chaosy stuff through it.
But Gilliman.
Gulliman.
Right, is the only. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly for the sake
Guilliman?
of. Yeah, Guilliman.
Guilliman.
Thank you. Guilliman is, to my knowledge, he's the one who makes them Primaris. So like, figure.
So he's the only one with the recipe book.
Yeah, he's probably not going to share that knowledge.
Or is he? Maybe he woke up and he's secretly chaos.
That'd be great. that would make things so much easier.
He is a mega Boy Scout, though.
Yeah.
I think
he has every badge twice.
I think he's gonna be an Ari now.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
He was resurrected by a brain, so I
Yeah,
mean
sure.
he could be an Ari now.
All right, now I'm going to charge with my.
Wouldn't that be
blood
nutty
letters.
if there were Inari Marines?
That
That would be nutty.
No, I think you're on your own with that one.
Well, like, what if they thought it would benefit the Empire to
I'm
have
gonna charge
Slanesh?
you. I'm gonna charge you so this
defeated?
conversation stops.
Come on, guys, it can work.
I need an 8
Slanesh
because
is bad for everyone.
I'm 9 away and I have my instrument of chaos or whatever.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, I don't have any
Yes.
rerolls.
Yes, I'm happy about
Does
this.
anyone want to give me a reroll right
Don't
now?
do it.
I need
I don't
this
wanna
so
lose.
bad.
I
I
don't
need
wanna
this
lose.
so bad.
I don't want to lose. Don't do it. Don't do
just
it.
one reroll. That's all I need.
No,
I
don't do
got a
it.
6 and a 1.
Don't do it.
And I just need this to be a 2.
Don't.
And then I'm
Don't
in.
do it, please. Don't do it.
Come on.
Don't do it.
Come on. And then, all right. We'll wait. And then while all of,
Why don't you
all
work
of
on
our
other
people
things?
in chat are getting their bits ready, I'm sure of it.
Work on other things, and we'll come back to that
All
if
right.
they give
This
it to
is
you.
this is that roll.
That's hanging out there waiting.
Yeah.
Our Chaos Lords have used theirs, so.
Ooh.
That's fair.
What did I used my Chaos Lord on another charge that I also failed. Right? Is that true? I feel like that's what
Yes,
I did.
it was your.
Yeah, my great unclean
No,
one.
you were going to use it, but you didn't, and then you used it on them, and it worked because that's what got them in.
Is okay.
You got the one more
I
you
have
needed.
a really bad track record with making charges.
I have
like,
a
it is
really
not great.
bad record with making rerolls.
Yeah.
My rerolls usually do not work out in my favor, and I don't think.
Moonman Jeff gives you a reroll.
Yay!
Oh!
Thank you.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
No.
Roll a 1.
Yay! Oh, that's
Damn
so
it,
good.
Jeff.
That is so
You're
good.
in my book.
Thank you very
Put
much.
him down in my book, Phoebe,
Oh, that's so good.
and put an X through it.
Oh, it's so good.
Do it.
I love this. This is goodbye,
Everybody's
tank.
against me today, except you, Dax. You're the only one who loves me.
It's the Eldar. They have enough enough ways to get around what they want.
We're a dying people. We're the
Good.
victims here.
Oh, these trees. These trees. All right. So
This is awful.
while I am doing this, why don't you overwatch the Great Unclean One with that wave serpent?
Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
Two hits
Okay. Toughness 7, probably.
to my strength 6. So I'm hitting on 5s. Wounding on 5s. There's double 4s, nothing.
Great.
It's okay, you're not going to make your charge roll anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that does seem to
Statistically
be
speaking.
likely. All right. Piling in as best I
Alright,
can
while you
here.
figure that out, I'm going to go pee real quick.
All right, have fun.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, and I am just finally all in with my blood letters. Again, thank you very much for that reroll. That was real clutch. Okay, she failed all of her shots against the Great Unclean One, which is great. And if this doesn't work, we'll cheat. No one's here. It's just me. Mars, don't say anything. 6 is not enough. And that is so unfortunate. Why can't I just want to make one charge? That's all I want.
And that's
It's
the army
fine.
that you really want to do it
It's
with.
fine. No, it's fine. Because I don't need it. You know what the problem was? I'm rolling with red dice and not green dice. I need to roll with green dice. That's what it is.
Apparently your bloodthirster is not thirsty enough.
Yeah. There's been a lot of attempts that have not gone exactly the way I would have liked. Still though, feeling pretty good. And now, unfortunately, I want to charge in with my Plague Bearers, but I have to get overwatched. And... oh, good. Guess what?
What?
Failed my charge.
Great!
Yep. I got I think like an 8 or 6. I don't know. Not enough.
Cool.
Regardless, I'm now charging in with my Plague Bearers on that wave circle.
Okay. So Overwatch.
Yes. Nasink. Nasink. Wunderbar. Alright. See how this goes. 8 might be enough.
Could be.
Because they do have their... Alright, so that is a 9, because they have the Instrument of Chaos. Yeah, that's enough. Well, go to that guy. He's way closer.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Alright, I know.
9's totally in.
Yeah, okay. Great. Take 2.
And with charging, it's just that one guy has to get in and then the whole unit's good, right?
Yeah. Well,
Because then you get your 3 inches.
Well, because, so I'll get my 3-inch pile-in as soon as I select the unit to fight. So, strictly speaking, I am doing this slightly out of order by piling them in ahead of time.
Sure. But we get it.
You're right. Considering there is no one else around, there's no interference possible, so it's not going to really matter. Plus, you're just going to fly away anyway. So.
Right. Can't catch me.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, I mean, it just takes me a while, but eventually I will. Okay. So that is that. Slinking back over here. And that is all of my charges.
He's not going to charge anything?
There's nothing within like a foot of him.
That's fair.
Like, can't make that 18-inch charge. Not even, that's like a 20-inch charge.
He can't, like, fly over there?
Nope. You can
swooping
never
bounds?
ever charge anything more than 12 inches away from you.
Okay.
Even though,
Alright, so...
like, for example, my bloodletters, like, with the Banner of Blood, they could roll a 3d6 for their charge. Still not allowed to charge anything more than a foot away.
So it just helps you get to 12.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
It guarantees you're going to get, or...
Closer to.
Closer to, at least, ideally. Okay. I'm going to start with my bloodletters, because they're great. Okay.
That's the red guys.
That is the red guys, and
They're Cornish.
Cornate.
They're Cornish pixies.
Right, I was like, I know that word. Why do I know that word? Okay. They're in here somewhere. Am I just passing by them again? Here we go. Bloodletters. Okay. So, fortunately, they are still a murderous tide. So they will have +1 to hits. And I have 24 of them. I should have 24 because none of them died. However, if you want to count, I would not hate that because I did shuffle
I only
some
count
demons.
22. Oh, there's these guys over here.
Oh. That would be them.
24.
Okay. Grand.
It's grand. It's grand. Seems grand.
Okay. I'm breaking my own rule and rolling multiple
So Mars,
dice.
we're right here.
Yes.
In these trees, right here.
Alright, so I oh right. Unstoppable Ferocity is a thing that I have.
I got your hand on me.
Which gives me +1 strength and attacks.
Damn.
So I have
So you get an extra attack.
right. So I have 24 of them. And then the Blood Reaper gives me a bonus attack. So I will do this twice. Yes.
God damn.
Okay. And Murderous Tide, so I'm hitting on 2s. There.
So why did they make that an ability rather than just giving them an extra attack?
Because the Unstoppable Ferocity only applies turns that they charge. So if they remain in combat, they will lose.
If that they're really about it the first time.
Yeah, and then they
then
sort of
they're
like
just
calm down. Right. A lot of 1s, unfortunately. And I don't have any Demon Prints over there, so they are on their own. But that is still a plenty of hits. That is 10, And 19 hits. And do that again. Okay. 19, 20, and 30, and 40. 40.
You hit on 2s?
I do. 41 hits.
I am tough 7.
Alright, I am strength 5 thanks to my unstoppable ferocity, so I'm still wounding on 5s. What did I say? 41?
That sounds right.
Okay.
It was 40 something.
Alright, I think it was 41. So I will get my 20 dice and just do that twice. Okay, digging out for dice. So many. Okay, here is 20. What did I say, 5s?
Yes.
Okay, and I don't think there's anything cool else I can do. Oh, yes, okay, so if I roll 6s, things happen. Okay, so 6, 6, 5s.
That's a lot of 5s.
That is a good amount of 5s.
So the key we've discovered is Matt just needs to play me. Because when Matt plays me, he rolls real great, and I roll shit.
Yeah, it does seem to
It's
not
like a
be hurting so
Rey
far.
and Kylo Ren situation.
Still haven't seen it, but I believe you. So that was 20, so this will be 30.
Disney recently put out a recipe for a whatever that creature was in that really disturbing scene, milkshake. It is on StarWars.com right now if you'd like to make your own.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I assume it is unsettling.
You'll know.
Sure. Okay. So you have a total of 14 wounds to make, but 5 of them are special.
What is special about it?
Special will do 2 damage instead of 1. This is AP 3.
Everything goes AP 3?
Yes. Yes. Blood letters.
So I take 3?
Alright, so you failed 3?
Yes.
Okay, that is
Of the ones that take more.
2 damage each, so that's 6.
And you said how many total other than that?
And then there was
8, right?
no, because you stole 2 of these dice. The green and the blue that were here.
So
that
it was
is-
10.
Yes.
So it was 15 total.
Yeah. So you have a 9 more to make. And then each one of those does 1 damage.
Okay.
So that was 6 from the specials.
And
And
1, 2,
then-
3, 4, 5, 6 from the
So you take
regulars.
12.
I roll to see if I take 12.
Yes.
Alright, so I save for 1.
All right. 11.
I save for 2 of those, so that's 4 damage.
What?
There were 3 that did 2 wounds each.
It is per damage, not per save.
No, it is per wound taken.
Yeah, and each
My
one,
thing is per wound taken.
Yeah, and each wound is doing 2 damage.
Right, on the special ones, right?
Yeah.
So I rolled 3 dice twice. I got 2 6s. So I
Okay.
take 4 out of 6
Oh,
because
okay.
I saved 2.
I understand. Yes. Okay.
Right. So that is... He had 4 wounds,
You were taking 12.
so I take 6 there. And now I need to roll for these other ones.
Okay.
I save 1 of them, so I take 5 more.
Okay. Are you dead?
No.
What are you at?
2, 4, 5. I am at 15. Nope, that is dead.
That is not right.
That is dead.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Kablooey.
So I roll a d6.
Does it explode?
It does not.
Aw. Wait, no, I don't want it to explode. It's just me over there.
would anybody in chat like to make this thing explode? Including the guy that donated yesterday, which I believe was Optimus Prime, in order to have a thing explode, and then didn't get it to explode. You get a free explode. If Optimus Prime is in chat right now, you can make this thing explode real great, which I really want you to do. Somebody make this explode, please.
So
somebody make it explode.
For a donation of 800 bits.
800 bits, you can make this guy right here explode, which would be really great for me and really awful for Corn and everybody.
It would definitely cut up my... And I'll tell you especially why this would be a bad news bears for me. If they drop down below 20 models, they lose +1 to hit.
Oh, somebody please do that.
So that would be pretty big.
Somebody please do that.
But in the meantime, why don't we move over to that one?
Okay, we will do that.
Okay.
Do your
So
worst.
The other corner?
Yes, at the other wave serpent.
Right here up the front of the board.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so my plague bearers, of which there are 21?
Somebody please make this explode. I've never gotten to make a thing explode before. It would be really great.
20. Oh,
You
it's just...
blew up one of my tanks at one point.
Did I?
Yep. It's been a couple months.
Oh, that's right. That was one of the things we didn't play
You
on
took
camera.
out my Razorback.
That's right. It's been a minute.
It is very satisfying when something explodes.
I've never gotten to, like, on camera.
Yeah. One more. Okay. My plague bearers are hitting on 4s. And I did not successfully psychic them to give them +1 to wound. So this is probably not going to do much.
Quick reminder, the embark units get placed before the vehicle is removed, if there are any, for explosions when we get there.
No,
Okay.
that's not how we did it yesterday.
Yeah.
It explodes and then they disembark.
Yes.
They're not affected by it.
But
Yeah.
you have to disembark before you remove the model.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
for purposes of movement, how far away it gets. Right.
That was a reminder from Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Somebody make it explode, please.
Nope. Ugh. Mooman has no bits left.
Damn.
Oh, no. That is a shame.
Use them all against me.
There's every once in a while Twitch does a bit sale.
Yeah.
I think the pro Twitch strat is to stock
Wait
up
for the sale. Yeah.
and then
Use them
sprinkle
for optimum.
throughout.
Yeah.
All right, this many hits. What is your toughness?
Tough 7.
Okay, cool. So 5s. All right, that is 4 wounds. Oh no! They are plague bears, so they get to reroll all of these.
What?
Yes. Haha, plague.
2
3 more.
3 more.
So that is 7 wounds. AB 0.
I save on 3s.
Sure.
All of them but 2.
All right.
I roll
Slowly
to see.
chipping away.
I take them. I take them.
Okay, 2 more damage.
Oh, he's already 5 thing.
Yep. All right. So I
You
think
jerk.
I think that means that this one, this wave serpent. Oh,
It's
Blue
gone.
Catan Road.
Oh, weird.
Just found a Blue Catan
Abe,
Road.
you're alive.
Yay!
Okay, so they have to disembark how far from it?
3.
They have to be 3 inches from it, or they can't be more than 3 from it.
Cannot be more than 3.
Can Abe actually talk now? Kind of, sort of.
So, folks,
He is
Why
still
are you
Batman.
here today? You're
I-
not playing
I'm
tonight.
not. I'm just here to deliver a warning.
Uh-oh.
You all saw our game on Monday. If you did, this is what happens when you give in to Nurgle. Alright?
I see.
This is what
Okay,
Nurgle pack happens.
Yeah, he went a little too far into the role play.
I'm very into it now.
As much as I would like for it to be the other unit.
So, just
it's
remember,
not.
chaos. Not even once. Not even once.
So, you've just been bedridden, I suppose, for the last 2 days then? Or last day-ish?
No, I had to do my other job.
No? Oh, that's a shame.
I'm just on my way home from there right now.
So you're just stopping in.
Yep.
Oh, well. Drink lots of fluids, I guess, and I don't know. How do you get better from being sick? I don't know.
Time.
Time?
Heals.
Oh, that
It
makes
is.
seness. That makes sense.
Peak allergy season
Sorry,
right
I
now
moved
in
you
Austin.
a little bit.
No, that's fine. Have you considered time traveling then?
No,
Boom.
but I
Wave
should.
Serpent is dead.
Ah, Yeah, just think about it. If you could just jump a
His
week.
mom will mourn him.
All right. So now that that is happening, I am going to pile in with my bloodletters.
Do I get Overwatch then? Because you're
No.
not attacking me.
Nope. I'm piling in. You will get to fight me though.
Why do you get to attack me without charging me?
Right.
If you didn't charge
Would
me.
I get to pile in after they die? Yeah, after it explodes. Because that is at the end of that unit's fight. It gets to or consolidate
Pile in towards the nearest enemy.
towards the nearest.
But
enemy.
doesn't that mean you have to stay 1 inch away from me since you didn't Overwatch or you didn't
No.
charge me?
Mm-mm.
That's dumb.
The only time you have to stay 1 inch away is during movement phase.
And you've already fought, so now I just get to fight you.
Correct.
Great.
But it will prevent you from being able to shoot me
Oh, that's awful.
because you'll have to fall back. Unless can Eldar get away from that somehow? No. Great.
He can't.
Great. So I'm just gonna sort of slink everyone up.
Well, that's just atrocious.
Jen, where's your army, Jen?
My army is still all in its transports.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the beginning of the second turn, I revealed that the objective was over here, and he'd already put all his stuff over here. and
Yeah.
my
So the
transport
great
over
unclean
here.
one's just.
So I just backed everything up into this
Bye.
corner over here
Right. I
because
see.
the thing is here. So
I-
I basically just need to destroy everything that's over here so that I can take the objective.
I
Makes sense.
absolutely should have waited to figure out where the objective was before landing the great unclean one, but I was excited, so he just came in early.
That's fair.
Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
What's coming early?
Yeah. Okay. So, my Nurglings, though, will not be able to pile in and attack because they did not charge
attack?
that unit.
Did they charge this?
They
turn?
they charged the tank.
The wave servant, but it got destroyed before they got to attack.
But they did charge this turn, so you
Correct.
can select them to attack.
Right, but they won't be able to attack this unit.
Correct,
Okay.
because they charged this turn and did not charge that unit.
Okay. But they are going to pile into them. Then.
I thought if they didn't attack, they can't pile in.
I can pile, but I can't
So-
attack them. I can just get up in your
So
face.
if they didn't attack and they didn't charge, they can't be. So there's two criteria to select a unit. You either select a unit if it is within 1 inch of an enemy, or if it charged that turn.
And they did charge.
They did charge, so we can still select them to fight. They then get to make a 3-inch pile and move. They can only attack targets that they charge because they charged this turn, so they can't attack anything. Technically, they can now make a 3-inch consolidate movement also.
Right, but I'm already as close as I can be.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can surround you.
So
a little
now
more.
my warlock and everybody is in
So,
attack.
but now when it goes to you, because my charges are now all done, you get to fight me back.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
all
I
of
get to
those
fight
units can attack.
Right.
Okay. Well, great. Gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm banking on Eldar fighting not being as good as Khorne fighting.
So we've
Oh,
got
I
kind of
fe-
a
You fool.
Yeah, I'm
We've
feeling
got-
pretty confident on that one.
we have a new codex question. So this situation aside, are demons lacking in firepower now?
There's a bunch of demon engines that are fine.
Does the one that has the flamer also have a melee weapon?
What does it say? What do
The
you?
Storm
Do you want to
Guardians.
switch?
Because you gave them chain swords instead of the Aeldari blades.
Well, what is?
Okay, so while they're talking, there is a bunch of demon engines
Okay, so
that
he doesn't
are
have
pretty
one, so
good
he
at
just does the
shooting.
regular.
He just has the regular.
But Khorne or demon shooting in general is not real outstanding.
It never has been.
Right, which feels right. There's a handful of good short range, like the Bloodthirster has his whip, the Great Unclean One has his flail that go to like 7-8 inches.
And flamers.
Yeah, and there's still flamers. Zinch flamers.
Yeah, flamers are change.
So you got stuff like that, but ultimately you're not going to be shooting all that much.
So that's that for
The
them.
horrors
I
have
wanna have
been
my warlocks
making a
attack
lot
first.
of shots, but doing too. But granted, I'm shooting tanks. If the horrors were shooting at something else, especially with the psychic power that my Chaos Lord has, they would be mowing through infantry.
I actually think this may be the most shooting the demon army has ever been. Because they did gain one more shooting weapon this edition.
Oh,
Which is-
I see.
which
Not
is-
like our game. In
I
general.
mean, I think this is the most shooting demon army we've taken in the past.
Certainly, just the horrors themselves have outclassed every other demon game we've ever had combined.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
this
my
particular
Warlock
codex
Conclave.
has more shooting than any other one, I believe.
Yeah.
Because of the bell.
I'm not surprised.
By like 1 unit.
Right.
Now, question. They are a conclave, they are a unit of 3. Does that mean I only get 1 set of attack, or do they each get to attack with their
You just
witchblade?
get to attack, just like a normal unit.
Okay. So that is, they each get 2 attacks
Okay.
with their singing spear.
You said they have chain swords.
No, this is the Warlock Conclave, not
Okay.
the Storm Guardians.
Okay.
Because they're closer over here, so if I destroy them with this, then I can attack, because they're not close to them. So, singing
You're
spear.
very confident.
Do what?
I said you're very confident. No.
I'm
That-
just
You are. That is the
going
correct.
about it the way it makes sense
That
to
is
me.
the correct thing. That is
Um,
correct maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So I hit on a 3.
It's similar to what was it? Was it yesterday?
That is
Trying to
4
remember
hits.
even what it was.
I
but
always wound on 2s.
charged into something that I didn't want to charge, only knowing that if it charged me, it would just be worse.
Sure. That is oftentimes the option
Right.
you have to take.
Yeah, the lesser
Alright,
T.
D3.
It was something
You
yesterday.
take 3, and it's D3 wounds.
This is on the Nurglings.
Yes.
Okay. Demon saves. Take 2. Is this just 1 damage each?
Nope. D3.
Okay.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, discuss it aside.
Why?
Read the Maryland special rule. Squishy.
Oh no, you're right. They are squishable, so they do not get their disgusting resilience against a
Ew.
thing. So
Ew.
smish.
Ew.
It remains to be
Ew.
seen if I'm going to make my disgusting result.
Right.
Okay, so now my Storm Guardians get 1 attack each, but they have chain swords, which allow them to make 2 hits, or 2 attacks with
Yep.
each. And then there are 2 guys that have the flamers, so they just get the normal 1 attack each.
And just
And
Hitting
ballistic
me
skill
with
is
the
3,
flamer itself.
hitting you on 3s, yeah. So those both miss.
great. And these are on the bloodletter.
No,
Or
I'm
also
still
the
attacking the
Nurglings.
Nurglings.
Okay.
My goal is to get my warlocks out of combat so they can run away.
Sure. How we doing?
I'm trying to figure out what I attack on or what I hit on.
Okay.
3.
3s, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. What is the
Oof.
toughness of your dudes?
Nurglings 2,
2.
but 1's always fail.
One's always fair. Yeah.
3 still.
Yeah. So just 1.
Okay.
Lame.
Demon save. Fail it.
Great.
1 damage.
You do get
Yes.
stuff.
Ha! Fail it. 1 damage.
Great. That's it. That's all I get.
Down to 3.
Womp womp.
Okay. So that is the end of my turn. Grudge match, so there's no
No more on.
things to do. To you.
Alright. These guys are going to disembark.
Okay.
And it's up to 3 away.
Correct.
So like here-ish.
And then, notably, if you so choose, your tank can move after.
Right. It's gonna.
Looks like a big gun. Is that one? Is that heavy flamer?
That's a
like the
D-size,
D-size?
baby.
Yeah. Those things are nasty.
Yeah, they are. They gonna shoot you. Okay.
Makes sense.
The whole unit has to be within 3 inches. When they disembark, but they do get to move afterwards.
Mm. So if you just want to move them, presumably 9 away from the tank, that could be your disembark and move.
I think they'd be fine.
Do they? I guess that makes sense for heavy weapon squads.
But I'm not certain.
Yeah. There's been a lot of
Great
my
Lord, move
having
5.
to trust that Jen is reading correctly because I just don't know anything about Eldar.
That's a bad mistake.
So-
Actually, I don't know that I want to move closer because Well, I do.
This is how cheaty Eldar things happen.
Right.
Is when you trust.
Is when you trust Jen.
To be fair,
Just trust the Eldar in general.
she did shoot me with heavy shuriken.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
and I read the wrong thing and thought I had a tough 8 rather than.
She was shooting with a
6.
heavy 8 weapon, whatever it was. I was like,
And
yeah,
it was
yeah,
a strength
8.
6. Yeah, I was like, nope,
Nope,
nope, that is so
the
wrong.
wrong
You
number.
probably want to be close
Way
to
wrong.
Jen.
Why? I'm 9 inches.
Yeah.
So you can disembark in advance.
But if I advance, then I can't.
You don't need to advance. I mean,
No.
you don't need to advance in this situation. I mean, are they assault weapons? I don't know. But
They are assaults.
yeah,
Yes.
so you could advance and fire without any penalty because that automatically hit. But I mean, there's no point in not being closer. And what you would want to avoid is if you were to shoot like one of these guys with something else.
What do you mean?
Just make sure you fire them first.
Oh yeah, they'll be the first thing to attack
I mean,
because they have no range.
The point he's making is,
If I'm-
suppose something happened and I got
Like you
2
psych-
dead here.
like you
I could
psychic
take
Okay.
like I
see.
could take
Yeah.
these 2 first,
And
and
then
then,
I
you're
can-
out of range.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And they're going to get to move and charge, so it's not like
Yeah.
you're going to avoid being charged by being that.
Yeah, if I want those guys dead, they're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
But points don't matter in this game,
It's
so
true.
do whatever.
Is this whose line is it anyway?
Pretty much.
Today, we are fighting over this objective. Literally nothing else matters. It is the supply cache.
Those demons.
Yeah, now I'm curious what's in that box that I want so bad.
Biscuits.
That'd be good.
I mean, I assume actually.
What?
My Farseer. I'm moving him. He has 7 inches. And I think he has battle with this too.
7 inches would not be enough. Each story is 3, right?
It's like
No,
7 inches.
it's a direct.
So he can just rock it up there.
He's awesome! Is that illegal? Am I doing that wrong?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, he could advance and get up there too.
Yeah, if you advanced, I'd say fine.
Yeah, and points don't matter, so fuck it.
Okay.
These guys are disembarking.
What guys?
My Dire Avengers.
Okay.
It's dire times.
It's
Yeah.
dire times, call for dire measures.
I'm gonna assume that there are. There's possibly some biscuits. There's definitely some scones,
And probably some nudie mags.
and there's some rolls in there.
Well, yeah. So because keep in mind, all 4 demons have joined forces to make sure they get the supply cache.
Well, we know Corn loves scones.
Why is that?
Scones for the scone throne.
Dumb. Were you just waiting for me to ask?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nurgle's all about rolls.
I don't like that
Because
one.
they're Nurg rolls.
I don't like that one.
And then obviously, I'm sure the Ancient Slash loves biscuits because he doesn't love biscuits. They're British, right?
Are they? I feel like orcs are British.
Well, orcs are British, yes.
Yeah.
But
No, yeah, I think I'm with Jen on this one. There's probably some pornographic material in there, and then yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I don't really what's Zinch about? Like, what does he want?
Oh, he's like Obama.
How's that? Well, I know, right, because I know he likes change.
He's a load of
Oh, wait,
change.
what does that mean?
I mean, like literally, he's just there for like change and
He just-
weaving of fates. And stuff
Okay,
like that.
okay.
He's the master, the puppet master's masters, basically.
So he would, I don't know, maybe some loaded dice,
Yeah, that's
maybe.
That's like almost mundane for him.
I mean, I realize it's not great. Well, scones are better.
Yeah, you can never have too many scones for the scone throne.
I feel like loaded dice are probably a lot harder to get than some scones. What else? I don't know. What is?
Do you really?
What?
I mean, like I could make loaded dice, but I can't make scones.
I believe in you. You can make scones.
Scones
feel
really
like
aren't
my-
that hard.
I feel like my loaded dice would turn out better than my scones,
All right, well, that's different.
and it would be easier for me to make.
I know that if you get wooden dice, you can just leave them half submerged in water,
Sure.
and they will become loaded.
Yeah.
You got to leave them in there for like a day. But
Sure. See.
Yep, it is actually quite easy to make wooden loaded
Question
dice.
of tactics.
Mhm.
Is there since points don't matter, the only thing that matters is getting this objective. Is there any point to holding things back, like back here, so they can't be shot?
No. What are you?
I
Worried
really want to like get them out of here and like
I mean,
kill
what
shit,
are you
right?
worried about being shot by?
or like he's really big and he's scary.
I mean, you want to preserve your units so that they're around next turn to continue killing things.
Is this, what would you suggest about what I've just done? Like, is
Well,
it atrocious? Is it like, yeah, do the thing?
The
or...
thing to keep in mind is that you have crystal targeting matrix on your vehicles
Right, so I can move and shoot and not have to take minuses.
when they're shooting at the closest unit.
So I want to get close to the thing I want to shoot.
Exactly. So make sure you're close to the unit that you want to shoot. That's probably farther forward than it needs to be.
There just wasn't anywhere really else to put him.
I mean,
Than
like I just put
like
it back
here.
Yeah, I mean, if you can avoid getting charged by him, and then he can sit around and do nothing for a turn, that's always a good idea.
Fair.
The less time that Matt can have his units fighting is going to be better.
Mm-hmm.
That is not legal though.
Because he's on the edge of the wall.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
You do have
This is
to be-
the edge of the world.
You
Nothing
do have
can
to be on the table.
like you have to even do that. No. Nothing can exist past this line.
So that guy is much better at shooting the big guys though. So he might just want to like poke out. He might not want to move.
He wants to stay.
He could just stay there.
That's kind of what I.
He was here, yeah, and just shoot the big guy.
That's why I was asking that. Although he has not gotten off a single shot the entirety of the game.
Well, it's only been one turn.
Okay.
No, this is turn
Because
three.
so
Yeah,
that
we're on
is-
turn 3 now.
But hit a shot or isn't hit.
Has
He
not.
has not hit.
Oh well, I can't. No one can help with that.
Nobody.
Yeah.
We're on
Okay.
turn 3?
Yes.
Yes. This is the end of my movement phase for turn 3. My Farseer, because of he's
What happened to
the
your
warlord,
scorpions?
and I am Ulthway. What?
Where are your scorpions?
Oh shit! Thank you. End of movement
Damn it,
phase.
Abe. I was waiting for that. You're
Yeah.
gonna take every advantage.
Well, they'd be dead.
Yeah, that's the point.
That wouldn't be very.
Oh, that's
fair.
right. If you don't move them by 3 turns, is
Yeah.
it the end of turn 3 before turn 4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If they don't come in by turn 3, all reinforcements just like, I guess we're not needed, and just go home.
Alright, fine. If you don't want to play, we're gonna go home.
Yeah.
9 inches away from bros. It's like right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
So much learning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And because I am Ulthway and my Farseer is my overlord, he gets to roll once a turn.
My demonettes did literally nothing last turn. I forgot to move
And I
them.
forget, I think it's like if I get a 6.
Because I was gonna charge this tank. Well, no, they're in a good position to charge that
Yeah,
tank
no,
if they
do it.
wanted. Yeah, it was board control. That's what it was. Zone control.
Yeah,
That's
I
why I
did not
left
gain a
them
command
there.
point for Fate Reader. Not that cool. Psychics times.
Sure. Now they got one.
I want to doom all these dudes.
Okay.
Done. 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 Dun, 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 dun,
10 goes off. Done.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to deny.
Your hand okay there?
Yep, I'm fine.
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
Nope.
7 is not enough.
It is not. So you are doomed.
Okay.
Jen, did you want to move out of combat?
What?
Your units are all in combat there.
I can't move out of combat because they're in.
Yeah,
Combat.
You can move. You just can't shoot then,
Yeah.
or charge.
I mean, otherwise you can't shoot those units because they're in combat.
Then yes, I do.
Yeah. And that would also be a pretty great situation for me. Like no,
So
John
then,
up there
do I
is
just they
fighting
just
that
get
guy.
their normal movement?
Mhm.
Okay.
It just means that unit cannot shoot or charge this turn.
They would get to shoot Overwatch if they were charged.
Oh yeah.
So then, would it be better to just like move them back a bit, or to move them a lot? What do you do in that situation?
I mean, it's situational,
Yeah.
but yeah, honestly, you could, because you're backed into a corner, you could probably just back them up an inch and you'll be fine.
And I can't like go through you.
I mean, you can't go through my models, but
But like I can run over here.
yeah. Which is notably what I was trying to do here, because I like encapsulated with those guys with the Nurglings to try to keep them from being able to run away at all, because you can't run through my models.
I'm gonna put him in the middle just because he looks different, so I will forget that he's.
Sure.
My brain keeps
You're
wanting.
still in combat right
Yeah, gotta be an inch away. And this is one of those instances where like there might not be a viable spot. But
Okay, I think
that,
she's
yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
Do you want to stay in combat there?
thinking about it.
That's a good question.
I don't know. What do you
No,
think?
I don't. I want to move away.
Sure.
What is their movement? I'm only going to move them. I want to say their movement's like 5 or 6 inches.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
That's fine.
And I'm going to put this back up on this guy so I don't forget it.
Okay. Makes
Okay.
sense. Nicely done.
That was actually really sloppy, but you guys helped, so thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. 4 command points. 5 times. Alright, so they are doomed.
I feel like you've spent more than that, no?
I had the Chaos Sword reroll that I made you use, but yeah, no, I've
Okay.
used Fire and Fade, and I rerolled one thing.
I feel
And
like
I
you've
failed it.
rerolled 2 things.
I
but-
rerolled one and I failed it real bad.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
So they are due.
Yes, they are doomed.
Mhm.
I still have another ability. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Wait, can you go to Fire and Fade real quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Why?
Well, what were you hoping for?
I was really wondering if we had all missed that it said it had to be used in the shooting phase, if you could do it after you Overwatch shot.
Oh.
Oh.
What it specifically
Oh,
says after
no.
It
shooting.
says after you shot
Yeah.
in the shooting phase.
Oh god,
'Cause
that would be
That
terrible.
would be so good. If you're
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that's-
I shoot you, and then I walk away from you, and you're like, oh, well, I guess we're gonna stand here and die.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that's like
so-
a 4 command point strategy.
I'm going to smite them.
Okay.
Or do I want to guide something? I'm going to guide the Falcon.
Okay.
What were you going to say? What?
I was gonna say you should guide the Wraith Lords, the Wraith Guards, so that they can hit
So
with
they
their
can hit
guns.
with their flamethrowers back.
Yeah,
I
that-
But they
also
all-
thought about making
yeah.
that joke.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Thanks. 8 goes off. You are smoten. Unless you want to deny it. Can you deny it?
I think I can.
I'm right over here.
No. The
You can't see me.
Okay.
Relevant.
Okay. Cool.
It's just distance. Yeah, so... What is it, a D3?
Yep.
2. Wait, what did I... No, I said I wanted to guide this dude. I'm dumb. Put your dudes back.
Okay.
Yeah,
My brain got...
she did say that.
I did say that, yeah, but it goes off, so he's guided. Man, I'm real bad today.
That's
It's like
alright.
the worst I've ever played as far as like remembering mechanics and rules and things. Okay, and then my Warlock Conclave get one bro.
Okay.
And they get stuff from the Runes of Battle. Runes of Battle. This was the one thing I did not pick before this battle started.
Sure.
Is it really warm in here, or is it just me?
I don't know. I'm fine, but feeling good. Nurgle taking
He's
over.
dying.
Just gonna
Don't
scoot
die.
away.
Hey, Papa, oh, Papa, hey, Papa, hey.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm feeling much more Zinchian today. Actually,
Sounds
good
like
question. What are the adjective words for all of it? So it's cornate, right? We went over that.
Mhm.
What are the other ones?
Zinchian, I think.
Zinchian,
Yeah, Slaneshi.
Slaneshi, and then... Yeah, this was the one we got stuck on.
Of Nurgle.
Yeah, that's what Larry said. It's like-
Nurglisi!
yeah, that's what Larry said. It's just like, no, it's just of Nurgle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a good, Nurglese or something.
Nurgolians.
No, we had Nurgly was good just because I feel like Nurgle would like the word Nurgly.
Yeah.
Just feels very, very up his wheelhouse. But
Nurglistic.
that's not bad. I feel like because it's a oh god, what's it when you portmanteau? Portmanteau? D or T? I don't remember. When you combine 2 words. Whatever that word
Like a
is.
porterhouse steak.
Just like sure. Now I'm hungry. We don't have any snacks here. I ate all of the snacks, and now there's no snacks left.
You want some medicine?
God damn it. I keep
No.
losing my damn page. Sorry. So
What,
sorry.
what are you looking for? We might be able to help you.
For which part of... I know that the... For the Warlock Conclave, they can only use one part of the things, right? Or can they use both parts of the
You're
things?
thinking of the Hemlock, probably.
That's you're correct. I am thinking about that.
Turns out I do know some Eldar stuff. Yeah, the,
Who needs a hat?
And I'm going to cast
It was
Drain on this same unit.
cast what?
Drain.
Uh-oh.
So they get -1 to hit
Oh,
for
no.
all things during the fight phase.
Just throwing the kitchen sink at you, son.
Yeah.
And it goes off.
I shake my fist at you.
So -1 to hit during the fight phase, and they are doomed, so I get to reroll all of my wounds.
Cool.
And he's guided, so I get to reroll all my hits.
Cool.
Maybe he'll actually hit this turn, which we're going to find out right now.
I hope not.
That is the end of my psychics.
Cool.
So my new plan, by the way,
For what?
you're gonna see this at some point. I'm gonna build a list that we play with.
Where did my phone
It's gonna
go?
be a chaos list,
Okay.
and it's gonna cast 18 psychic powers, like unique psychic powers. Like I'm gonna cast all the psychic powers.
Like everyone in the
Like
book.
everyone in the book. Yes. Like, sorry, 36. It's gonna cast all the demon ones, plus the normal cast space marine ones, plus the Death Guard ones, and then plus the Thousand Sun ones. When they come out.
And it's going to have
Alright, so I'm
the
attacking-
ability to cast that many each turn.
Yes. And it's gonna do it.
Alright, so...
It'll be great. I'm not sure how this is gonna happen
Reroll all my
yet.
hits.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's guided.
You're gonna figure
this
it
is my
5.
goal.
Yay, he hits. Where'd it go?
It's gonna have like 10 sorcerers and
I-
summon like 10 heralds.
This has strength 8, and you have tough what? 7?
Okay.
Tough
Yes.
7?
Yeah, the Bloodthirster is tough 7.
So that means I'm hitting on 3s?
What is your strength?
8.
Yes, 3s.
Wounding.
Wounding on 3s. Yes!
Okay.
-2 AP.
Demon save. Make it.
Oh! Would have been great if you'd failed that.
Certainly glad that I did.
Shuriken Cannon. Assault 3.
Especially because I spent all of my command points before my turn even started.
Okay. Those are 3 hits.
Deep Strike.
That is strength 6 to your tough 7.
Deep
so I'm
striking
on
a bunch of
5,
things,
wound on
and then
5s. I do 1 wound.
I was summoning the blood letters, so I did a warp surge on the Bloodthirster.
-3 AP.
Demon save. Okay.
Do you take it? 1 wound.
Okay. So I used a warp surge to give him a 4+ invulnerable, just in case he died. I did not want to lose all of my bloodthirsters,
Sure.
blood letters. But
2
she didn't even hit him a once. So complete waste of 2 command points.
Well, the Falcon's hitting this turn.
Mm-hmm.
1 wound.
Okay.
-3 AP.
Demon save. All right, take it.
3 damage.
Oof. It's good.
Okay. Good. Good little falcon. You did your thing.
I don't think he can cheat his way out of taking that, can he? I don't think so. Nope. Oh no. That's the wrong one.
Alright, this wave serpent is gonna go
Just takes it.
between these dudes and these dudes. What's better for a wave serpent to attack?
They are
Pretty
fairly
evensies,
similar.
right? Alright, we're gonna go for them.
They are harder to hit.
We're gonna go for them.
Sure.
On 3.
I'm gonna go home and die.
Okay, don't die.
Yeah. Just do that.
I mean,
first
die as long as you're alive again by Monday.
I live, I die, I live again.
part. Oh, good.
Okay, that was a lot of 6s. I'd have
That's
been
good.
happier if those were on wounds, but that's fine.
All right, everyone say bye to
Bye.
Papa Nurgle.
Hi, folks.
Papa
I'm gonna go
Nurgle.
take some wonderful
Strength
meds, write some crazy 4K.
6
Good. Good.
to your tough what?
What?
The Slaneshi.
The 3.
That's on hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s.
Wounding.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
Jen, don't forget you still have 4 command points
Yes.
with a little over 30 minutes left in the game.
Yes.
So
Need to use them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
Okay. Demon saves. I take 5.
Okay.
Unless Quicksilver Swiftness does something, but I don't think so. Nope. Okay.
He has 9 left.
Correct.
Damn. That's a tough jerk. Alright, my Wraith Guard
My demonettes are no longer graceful killers.
Good.
Now they're just normal killers.
Thank you, I am Cinder, for that follow.
Ah,
Woo!
thank you.
All right, Wraith Guards have D-sides. They automatically hit.
Mm-hmm.
Assault D3, and I have 5 of them.
Sure. Oof.
3 for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cool.
And you are doomed, so I re-roll my failed wounds.
It's true.
And you have an AP of -4, so that's nice.
Demons never really care about AP.
And I have a strength of 10. You have a toughness of what? on
I
you?
assume 3.
So I hit on 2s? Or I wound on 2s?
Wound.
So I just re-roll 2 of them. And I hit with all of them.
Okay. Wound.
1 for each.
Okay. How many?
10.
10. Oof.
9.
9. Alright. Demon saves. Alright. I lose 6.
Okay. Vipers have scatter lasers. Scatter lasers are heavy 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm just gonna roll them together. They're both attacking you.
Sure.
Someone in this chat is saying, if you get blessed by Papa Nurgle, Papa Nurgle's generosity, make sure to share it with your friends so they can grow
I
extra
said tough.
arms and tentacles and pustules and stuff.
Tough 3?
Yes.
I would think that would be a little bit more common if JR came and visited us.
Yeah. I hear he is also.
JR has
4 wounds?
full-fledged flu.
Yeah.
Abe has
4?
allergies.
4 wounds.
4. Okay. Lose 3.
Okay. And my Wave Serpent.
Okay.
So what are we rolling for at the moment?
Wounds!
Okay.
Alright, so
this
1, 2, 3,
is
4,
the
5,
wave
6.
serpent on my bloodletters.
I don't think you get any minus AP on this. I think these are just regular.
Still doesn't matter. Lose another 5. If you are attacking any basic demon troop, it probably doesn't matter because they're just going to use their 5+ demon save. Invulnerable save.
Alright, so Scorpion's my Scorpions.
Okay.
So Scorpion's Claw is Assault 2,
Sure.
and everybody else just has the regular stuff, which is a shuriken pistol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are there? There are 10 of them, so it should be 9.
There are 10 of them.
8, 9.
I'm also
Alright, all have strength
taking off
4.
this Titan hat. Where did this come from?
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, what the why did I not notice that there
That goes
earlier?
in the night.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, like, why is there a night carapace on
Yeah.
top of?
I was so confused by that for a minute.
Abe thought he was cold and needed a hat.
That's
That's
delightful.
true. He did it just very quietly and sort of muttered to himself, but I was close enough to hear. Four? Oh.
Those are the Scorpion's Claw. No AP, just 1 damage.
Okay, if everything does 1 damage, then I will just demon save it all away.
Yes.
Okay, how many?
8.
8. I lose another 5.
Great.
Oh, who's the horn bearer?
Okay.
He's my favorite. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, nope, not you. You stay. You're not dead yet.
He shot. He shot. They shot. He can shoot them. They moved out of combat, so they can't shoot, as did they. Dire Avengers on them.
Okay. And my blood letters are down to 5. So,
Okay.
not sure they
2
will survive this turn.
catapults.
But,
So assault 2.
they got to blow up a tank, so I think they're happy with how things went.
Ah. My hands are too small for this.
My dice cup is back over by the D&D book behind Matt if you want to use it.
Do you want a dice cup from Bugman's?
Okay. So 3 wounds.
Okay.
Natives, but whatever.
Yep.
You don't care.
Nope.
You don't care when I wound you.
2 more.
Isendar says, there's no blood in the tank, so Corn would not be very happy about that.
I mean, I don't think he'd be unhappy, though. Because it's still destruction. And I realize it's not blood and skulls, but I feel like as chaos in general, you're gonna be appreciative of any sort of destruction.
Yeah.
It might not get him, like, just right, but he'll still appreciate it, I think.
We had a guy in the tournament this last weekend. I think it was round 2 that had one of the really
Alright.
nice wormwood dice towers.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
He was real proud of
Super
it.
envious. I want one of those.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
very
my scorpions are going to charge you.
Okay. I will shoot you with my swords.
Okay, that's fine.
You need... Also, charging through forests is difficult. So you will need a 10.
Go for it.
Oh, no, I was joking. I don't have
you
any
don't.
Overwatch.
Oh,
You can't shoot people with swords.
nice. You could throw it. It's fine.
I could, but I'd rather hold on to it.
3.
The 3 is,
I'm
three's
gonna.
not enough. You...
I can't.
No.
Yeah. Oh, damn! I was gonna fire and fade, but I ended the shooting phase already, so I can't do that. I will still charge. Still
One of them fell back and cannot charge.
those,
Okay.
not these.
That will be also very difficult charge. You might actually need like a 13. No, you'd need a 12. If nothing else, there's no reason not to try, because like I said, I can't shoot you.
Yeah.
You're looking for boxcars. Nope. Can charge my nerdlings.
That doesn't get me closer to the objective.
It
though,
doesn't-
So
it
essentially,
does
that gets
not.
me nothing.
True.
I can charge you with my wave serpent, though.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? 4.
4's not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, charge rolls they shouldn't be as difficult as they are, but sometimes you just doesn't, and especially for being a grudge match. You'd think we'd be ready to fight, but no, apparently we're just going to shoot each other with all of our demon guns.
Are there still dudes left in the tank, or is that
No.
empty? Okay.
There are no dudes in any tanks.
Yeah, no. Oh.
Yeah, I have nothing else I can do. That's it. All you.
Okay, then to me.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it is a grudge match, so I don't have to make a save for my last 3 blood letters.
I mean, I'm pretty certain that means I have lost the game. Because we're not going to have time to get through your turn and my turn again. Which means you are the only one on the objective, which means you win the game.
Matt wins!
Nice.
Alright. Good game.
That was dumb of me. I should have Fire and Faded, which would have gotten me into that objective, and then at least it would have been contested. Like, you would have had to come in and kick me off of it, and then you would have won.
Yeah, if it helps, I'm pretty sure, unless you got a lot of things on here, I just have more models than you do. So even if we did go another turn or two, pretty sure I could just outnumber you, because I still have all of these guys.
If we had another phase, it might be different, because I might be able to just kill enough of your dudes to make a difference. Like, I can guide, I can doom, I can concentrate on my fire, and maybe, like, knock those dudes out.
Well, that's what I was saying.
do that.
I mean, maybe. Certainly maybe. But my horrors, which have been doing basically nothing all game, have only been doing nothing because they're attacking tanks. That's not what they're for.
Right.
They're for attacking
dudes.
infantry, which they have plenty of targets now.
Right.
This is my 63 shots that I'm getting.
Right.
If I unload onto these guys, they would not do well. So I think that's why I would just be able to outnumber you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my my Bloodthirster would certainly be able to get in here because he can move 12 to about here-ish. And then if you had charged in, he could have been able to charge you.
Unless
There's
I
still
just
a lot of
get
variability,
insane
certainly.
number of shots in the first couple of turns that wipe out the bulk of your people, there's really no way for me to win this objective kind of thing.
It is.
And now that I think about it, I should have thought about that in the first turn. And instead of trying to kill him because he's big and scary, I should have just knocked out as many of your dudes as possible. That probably would have been a lot smaller.
It's one. I'm not sure there is ever a always right answer
for this particular board with this group of people.
Maybe. Consider I also could have and should have not put my Great Unclean One way over there. But also, if I had had my Nurglings check this objective immediately,
you would have known better immediately.
And
you would have probably been like over here.
Yeah, everything would have gone way different. But that's sort of the fun of 40K. Every game is very different and a learning experience, and
it's fun.
Could have gone. There's a lot of, like, I know a lot of people. At least I know some people who will make fun of football for having so much post-game analysis. But I mean, that's what we're doing.
If you're into it for strategy, then absolutely there's merit to it. It's the figuring out where all the little pieces go and how you could do things differently and what to learn from it. I mean, I always thought about it, if you've ever stopped learning, stop playing. Because there should always be something more to learn about an opponent or yourself or...
Well, I would imagine, just from a more logistical standpoint, as soon as people get to the point where they have mastered the game, 9th edition will come out. So
that's valid.
You know, at that point, you have to essentially start from scratch, more or less. But no, I think you did pretty well in terms of, especially in terms of running away. Like, that was just a huge hassle this whole game. I only ever really got one good assault off, which is exactly what you want. I think you did well there. I would have disembarked a little earlier, maybe.
I thought about it, but then none of them have much movement, so I knew if I disembarked them when they were over here, I would have spent 2 or 3 turns getting them anywhere near you.
Yeah, no.
And so my goal was to get them as close to the objective as possible, unload, get on the objective, and go. If we'd had another turn or two, it might have been different.
No.
But
well, I mean, that's
no
definitely something that can happen playing to time. We do that a lot here. Especially one mistake I know I made, which you did not, was really trying to focus down the Great Unclean One. Because he has -2 to be hit, generally. At least -1, sometimes 2. And he's just very tough. He's got his 5+ ignore wounds.
yeah, he's big and scary.
Yeah.
If the objective had been over here, my strategy would have been totally different.
Of
But
course.
the moment, I know he's not going to have enough movement to get over here, so I was like, get away from him.
Yep.
Don't even bother. At a certain point, I was like, don't even bother with him anymore. Like, I shot the Falcon on him, and I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have shot it over here. And that would have thrown some of them out.
Knowing that I only had the 3 left, knowing that in retrospect obviously changes things a lot. What's going on?
Andrew's saying that at the moment Jen doesn't have the numbers, but you could have totally blocked the objective with the tanks. His body count means nothing if he can't get to the objective. But I'm not sure if he was
What do you mean
in...
blocking the tank? You mean like physically putting it like here so that you can't get to it? Or
Yeah, so you could either try to like land the tank. I mean, the movement phase is over at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it is not impossible to just physically block me out, or if you have a big enough thing, just literally sit on the objective.
The problem was you were already on it. And I
Yeah.
can't be within an inch of you. So there wasn't... this was, at the time, as close as I could get my tank to the objective. Because he was all up on it. This was covered in men. My guys were here because they ran away.
You weeded me out in the shooting phase.
Yeah.
And then, very unfortunately for you, you did fail a couple key charges.
I failed the charges, but more importantly, I forgot to fire and fade. If I had fire and faded, I would have been able to
sure.
move 7 inches towards something and then maybe had a shot at. Like, if I rolled my saves really well, maybe I could have stood a chance against anarchy.
Krev is making the point that if we didn't have the grudge match twist,
Oh, yeah, that would have completely...
that the Bloodletters probably just would have totally run away, and that wouldn't have been a thing.
Although, interestingly, because the way a lot of demons work, if you roll a 1 on your morale test, more of them come back.
Oh,
So
that's nasty.
Yeah. So, potentially, Grudge Match actually saved you, theoretically, because there could be D6 more of them now, if I did well. But, I mean, again, who can tell? No one knows.
And Andrew's saying that the comment that he made about using the tank is just a general tactic that you can use in more games.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, especially a couple times for, like, Marines, just having... she missed. Just having... like a rhino wall, just like 2 rhinos.
Oh, yeah,
Especially because there's no facing. They can just
Larry
slide
did
up.
that against me a couple weeks ago.
Very effective.
We played a game off camera that I was really surprised that I won.
Oh.
Because I had... that was the game that I had Guardian Defenders that just so happened to make all the right shots and killed a rhino in a turn.
Nice.
And so he had 2 rhinos like this between a canyon to block all of his shit, and I killed one of them, leaving it wide open, and then just got in there and destroyed everything. It was great.
Yeah, like using vehicles like as terrain is definitely a viable strategy.
Can you do that when they are flying vehicles like this guy?
Yep. And, I mean, it's still a model, still in my way. I'm still not allowed to get within an inch of it. So.
Isendar would like to remind you, remember that you're Eldar Gen. Cheat, it is your right.
I can't really, though. There was no way to cheat this.
Yeah.
I already cheated once. I was saying I was tough
The strength
8 when I was strength 8 when
luckily
I was tough 6.
I made all my saves anyway.
It's
but,
fine.
Yeah, there was, especially, I assume at this point you know the basics, but like I said, I was not checking her work at all. So you were just like rolling dice and checking, it was like 5 wounds. All right, 5 wounds.
Fine,
Sure.
whatever.
Just assuming
My
that
plan.
you're
I
right.
really failed everything, and Matt didn't even know.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think that was a good game.
That was good.
So what do we have coming up tonight?
Tonight at 6 o'clock, so in an hour and 15 minutes, we have Terry Weisenant playing the DM for a Savage World Black Claw campaign. It is a campaign that he designed for Savage Worlds, and I believe we are going to be some of the first people to play it, which is really exciting.
The campaign.
The campaign.
Because like Savage World is like a thing.
This specific campaign that he
Okay.
created.
Cool.
Matt is playing, Mark Treat is playing, and then another new guy who's never played on our stream before is going to be in. So we've got 3 adventurers and a DM. It's going to be good times. Does Chad have any, any questions for any of us?
Before we sign off.
We've got like 10 minutes.
We just said, Krev was saying if everybody enjoyed the game and had fun, then everybody won. And I totally agree with that sentiment.
Did you have fun?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I didn't, so.
I
So
guess-
Jen wins!
I'm sorry you didn't have fun.
It's okay. No, I had a great time. I always like playing.
I'm working on, it's a lot of numbers and a lot of rules
Larry
and knowledge
returns.
stuff, so
Yeah.
I always get a little stressed at the beginning of a game, just trying to make sure that I know as much as possible about the strategies of how to do what where. I am noticing that every time I play, it gets a little easier. I know a little bit more about each unit and what they're supposed to do, and I have to fumble a little less. There's still a bunch of things I'm not familiar with, though, so
Sure.
the learning is still clunky, but I'm feeling a little better about it every time I play, which I think is good.
Were you
I
watching
lost.
or were you doing work?
I was
We're
doing work.
Yeah, I lost.
Oh,
We
did you
quit-
get the objective?
He got the objective. It's right here.
No, the
We
Nurglings got
found
it.
the objective at the beginning of my turn 2, but he had already dropped his guys over here.
Way over
You're
there.
like, no! Diagonally across
I
the table.
should have waited, but I was excited and he wanted to come in. So
That is when you have an army that isn't very mobile and can deep strike. That there's a whole strategy of like you like on turn 1, like you just run out and just try to figure out where it is first, and then drop your guys to support it.
Yeah, no, it was out of everything. That was my biggest mistake, but I don't care because he got in there and had some fun.
Yeah, and Matt won. He got the objective over here.
With
Because
my last
we ran out of
3
time, and
ran
I
out of
just
time.
couldn't. I couldn't. I failed charges.
Looks
I
like you
couldn't get
did.
in there.
These are all live.
Yeah.
So you.
The only things that died are a bunch of his guys here and like a couple of little dudes, and he killed my wave serpent. So even if we had been playing to points, Matt would have won anyway
You just
because
killed
he was
one
the only
wave
one that killed
serpent.
the
You
unit.
did. I mean, casualties are pretty light.
Yes.
yeah,
This was
I
really
didn't
like
kill an
casualties.
entire anything.
That stuff's
did.
all dead.
He killed the
That's
unit.
all dead. She
No.
did a very good job of running away.
Yeah.
I ran because we determined so early on that the objective was over here. I just ran over into this corner.
That is a primary Eldar skill.
Yeah, very good.
Oh shit! Run away!
And if not for the grudge match, the Bloodletters probably would have run, but potentially more of them would have appeared.
Oh yeah, there's only so that's what actually got you the objective.
But it is.
and you only have 3 left.
It is to my turn.
Right.
Yeah, it was
So
the beginning
I'll
of
be
his
able
turn,
to-
so we were just. I was
Right,
just like,
I'll
I
just-
have no way
Right.
of coming back from that. So
Yep.
yeah,
That was
he did real
But
good.
all
He
things
kicked my butt.
considered, pretty close.
Yeah, fun
pretty
match.
awesome.
I enjoyed this.
Can we
Cool.
get a close-up of the Grid Unclean one if you stick him in the middle
Always.
of the table?
Yes.
Literally anytime
you want him here?
anyone asks.
On the table.
Right here.
Maybe.
Here, we'll just
Flip him around the other way, so he's face up like that.
Ah,
He's breaking stuff already.
our brand new trees.
Why is there one tree like right?
Because I wanted to move my plague bearers in there, and that was not glued down.
All right, here we go, guys. Ready for the gross cam?
Yep.
Gross
Bleh.
cam.
Bleh.
Blah.
It's such a good model.
Spin him around. Slow.
Yep.
Oh,
There
Give
you
us
go.
a spin.
give us a spin.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Look at yeah, he's got his little bell right here.
got a little
Yeah,
tiny
that's
bell.
that's the plague bell or whatever.
And that's
That-
not the
that
blade
teeny-
bell.
Ding, ding,
The thong of Nurgle.
That's
Yeah.
the thong of Nurgle.
I still think it's stapled on.
I think it's stapled on
I
with
think-
those 2 little
Yeah.
brackets right there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they just have a big
They're
chaos.
giant metal
Like,
stakes.
it's like a chaos staple gun with skulls, of course.
Yeah.
And it says "Wapunk, Wapunk."
Oh god, I'm so bad at this.
You can do it. You can do it, Jen. There we go. And now show off the creepiness of the mouth.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
mouth.
Get right
It's got
in
like
there.
a tongue in there,
Yeah, tilt
and
it
it has
back a little.
tonsils. It's so gross.
I wonder if it might
Yeah,
just
that
be.
thing is actually deep enough that you can stick a finger into it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got a little tape measure. I'm gonna.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't feed it. Don't feed it. Ah, it's in there.
Nasty.
That's a good half inch.
It's gross. It's gross.
And like his little nurgling.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
got 2 of them, one on his shoulder as well.
Oh yeah.
Here's
And
the little
I think this one up here, scoot down. Larry was saying they're mimicking the
Yeah.
Great Unclean. Like he's got the same
He's like,
horns
yeah.
and his tongue is sticking out, and he really wants to be the next Great Unclean.
He's like, I'm the boss.
One day I'll be the unclean.
I'm the
yeah,
boss.
exactly.
It's all good.
No, that
Yeah.
is a really good model.
That's it. That's all we got for you today.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got.
I had my butt kicked. I have now officially had 2 losses.
Done.
One's
Done.
Happens
to
to the
Abe
best of
and
us.
one's to Matt. Both to Chaos.
Yeah,
So they're your mortal enemies, clearly.
Apparently.
And who knows?
If you guys had allowed my tank to explode,
that
it would have gone a lot differently.
No, that could have killed the last 3 bloodletters. That could have been a thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
See, it's
I'm
up.
gonna
You guys
I'm
can
gonna
affect the
refuse
games.
to take my loss and blame all of you. That's how that works.
Oh,
That
that is
feels very Eldar.
that is
Yeah.
exactly what a craft worlder would
Actually,
do.
no, that feels very orky. It's like, no, we didn't lose. It was,
We're gonna
'cause
win again
Orcs,
later.
orcs can never lose because
Right.
they're either dead and it doesn't count,
Right.
or they won,
And then
or
it's
they
also-
just run away because they're going to win later.
Because they're going to come back.
Yeah.
Again. Yep, I agree.
I'm gonna go join the armies of the Inari and come back and save you all from Slanesh later. So there you go.
I don't know. I'll give myself to Slanesh. That
All right.
seems fine.
We were having a conversation earlier and you weren't here for it.
Oh, what did I miss?
We
What
were
did I
having
miss?
okay, so Guilliman,
Oh, yeah.
Guilliman, Men, was brought back by Ivrain.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, this
So-
was a dumb conversation.
So what if he becomes an army? Because he's like, hey, so I totally recognize that Slanesh is the big problem we all are suffering from and need to get rid of.
Mhm.
So I'm going to team up with you to help you get rid of Slanesh.
I think he'll
so
do that.
they
and then-
could become Inari, and then in the Inari Codex that will someday be a thing, you could have Marines because they
So
come over
not
and
gonna-
help you with that. Come on,
He'll work.
it could happen.
He'll work.
It makes sense in the
He
lore.
probably has no problem being like, yeah, we should work together and kick chaos. And then,
the
as soon,
enemy of my enemy
and then,
is my
and then as soon as the last chaos guy is done, he's like,
he's like, all right, we're out.
kill all the Eldar now.
Probably, but for the millennia or so that it takes to destroy Slanesh.
25 minutes. 25. It's like over. It's
Well,
like a chicken dinner. It's
I
like you put
thought-
the. It's like you put the.
It'll be the Red Wedding, you know.
Yeah.
We'll meet after Slanesh is destroyed to celebrate our
Oh, great.
our mutual
Then it'll
victory,
be like-
and then he'll be like, "Oh wait, what's in this? This wine tastes real weird."
And the Eldar will be all
I'm
like,
all like,
let's party and celebrate. Why are all the Marines still wearing armor?
See, I thought she was going to talk about, we were discussing Primaris Chaos Marines.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's gonna happen.
that's how we
You think
started
so?
talking about
Oh yeah,
that.
they've already talked about it.
Really?
Fabius Bile has devoted his life to capturing some because he's seen them on the battlefield,
Right,
and he's
'cause-
like,
He's like, they're sexy.
Yeah,
I
we
want
were
them.
discussing
Yeah.
I
if
want them
Yemen
hot
would, like,
mans.
teach them how, like, because figure he knows how, and he's not giving that out easy.
oh no,
But yeah, that's a good point. If you kidnap some,
yeah,
like,
Fabius,
probably.
yeah, Fabius is
I like
already.
how you think that's a good idea, but you don't like my idea.
Well, that's a way better idea because it helps chaos.
Yes, there will so be Chaos Primaris. It's
No,
only a
that's-
matter of time.
That is a good plan. I like that.
And then all the Chaos players will be like, but we don't want to have to buy a whole new army of big, huge,
Too
giant.
bad.
Too bad you're doing it.
You're
Two wound-
doing it now.
Chaos,
Ninth edition.
Chaos,
Alright.
Chaos Space Marines with 2 wounds and they're like head taller.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't want that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I know,
No,
right?
no one
No
but
one wants
chaos
that.
does.
Like, you thought Noise Marines were bad now? Wait till they have 2
Primaris
wounds.
Noise Marines. I changed my mind. I don't like this anymore.
This is a terrible
I don't like
idea.
this.
This is a terrible idea. You know who really hates it? Guardsmen.
That's fair.
Because everyone else gets way better and they stay the
They're
same.
like, we couldn't kill the Chaos Space Marines already.
Yeah.
Crap.
All right, so that's the show.
Yeah, that'll be
Alrighty.
it for
That's
us.
pretty much it.
That
We're
is
just
it?
gonna riff for a
Yep.
minute. So,
So,
yeah,
what do we got going on
we
in
already
an
talked
hour?
about that. You
Yeah.
missed it.
Oh my gosh. And
You're
tomorrow?
behind. Tomorrow we have Paint Day. Creative times. The
Mhm.
veteran sergeant will be painting. What is he painting? Death Guard.
Yes.
Death Guard
He's
tomorrow.
painting Death Guard.
And then in the evening we've got the Pope Show, the pants optional painting extravaganza
With
with
the
our
veteran-
very own Goat Boy.
With Goat Boy, your favorite.
With the veteran sergeant, if you're interested in learning techniques on how to do rust and
Oh yeah.
shipping and making your models look beat up and
Oh,
gross,
that was
that's where
Yeah,
you're
he is-
missing in.
nail
Yeah.
polish or
Yeah,
whatever.
he is-
I
he
was
is-
watching
Hairspray.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then chip it. I was paying attention.
Yeah, he has a whole technique he's been experimenting with, and he has it down.
Looks real good.
He's
Yeah,
hair,
no, it is
hair
real
spray and all these weird, like, I don't know if he's doing salt but he's doing some weird tricks
Salt.
to, and his Death Guard are looking awesome, so tune in for that
No,
tomorrow.
they are coming out real good.
He's a really good teacher. It's a really good,
He's great.
like,
Mike's great
learning
people.
stream.
So yeah, that'll be Thursday, and then we'll be back again next week on Monday with more of our narrative campaign. Yes.
That's right.
That's the idea.
Into the Enigma sector, where and Abe and I, everyone is working really hard. We're going to try to get the PDF all done for you guys next week.
Okay.
So hopefully it'll be out on Monday.
So yeah, if you like what you saw, give us a follow, hit that notification button so you get a little beep beep every time we go live.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to sub if you're interested in donating to the cause, helping
And
us get
thank
more
you for
armies
our
and
new
more tech.
subscribers that
Thank
we
you
got
so
today.
much.
And our new followers, go hang out in the BoLS Lounge. If you hit !forum in the chat room, it'll pop over the link to our off-screen chat room where
Yep.
you can hang out.
With all of our other buddies,
Yeah.
we have a good
And
time
that's
over
it.
there.
That's all we got.
All right,
We'll be
guys.
back in an hour. Go get some tea.
Bye.